It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means if you're watching this, it's already too late. It is March the 9th, 2022, session number 17. How's everybody doing today?
So good.
You know the answer.
You know the answer.
But it's
I
so
gotta,
good. Yeah.
I gotta say, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear those. Need to hear these words.
It's required.
Legally.
Legal.
Legally.
Okay.
What the hell was I gonna say? Last time, you guys went to Tarmaran. You did a purchase. You did a find. You did a talk, and everybody learned a little something about bumblefucks. You guys got some new equipment, upgraded some equipment you already had. Met up with a couple of individuals that some of you had met before, namely Rook and Millicent met up with Midas, one of the right hands of the leader of the intrusion, and got some information from him about a potential ally they could find in the desert, which Millicent seems to think is her mother. And you also, Rook and Celeste and Cinder, met up with Valian Eurimnus, the strange dragonborn merchant that you guys previously met in Tanagra, who apparently had some decent wares for you if you could find and procure and return to him the gizzard of a large one of the queen worms that lives around Almarna. And you guys said maybe, and headed off after your week of rest to Tanagra to kind of reconvene with Julia, see how she was doing. And it seemed the answer was bad, as she was in the midst of being attacked by a bunch of worms. Her and her compatriots, led by two of the masters of the academy at Tanagra, namely Odak, the Knoll headmaster, and Lag, the champion master, an orc man. You guys helped them deal with the worms. They were grateful for your service. Julia was attacked by a couple of her classmates, apparently Tarstack enthusiasts, who were mad at her for effectively having her name, and with some help from Rook's goo, Odak dispensed with them. So after a brief conversation with those two guys, you guys and Julia are now walking back to the town proper of Tanagra. Julia's been given basically the night off. You're not too far from the town. It's a few miles. You can fly there, which you will do. The rest of them have like a little caravan that they're kind of riding with back to the academy. But you guys can make your way back up there to that sort of open air tavern that you had drinks at last time you were in town. One thing that you guys all noticed here in the late afternoon, early evening, is cold. The desert days are warm, but as you're kind of entering the middle of winter here, the nights are very, very cold. Especially being up in the sky, as everybody is up here, the winds are kind of harsh. It's a little much, but you guys make it to town. And Julia is basically kind of, just without really saying much, you guys just kind of makes her way over to that watering hole to get something to drink.
It's a good thing we have cold weather gear.
Yeah.
Put on my coat. Alright, we just follow after her.
Yeah. Get drinks.
She just kind of seems to be at the bar, kind of conversing with one of the barkeepers, and she goes back to you guys with just a tray of several pitchers. All right, table.
Yes, sure.
Find one easily enough. Set down. Well, seems like you guys have been through something since the last time I spoke with you.
A few somethings, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You all
Yeah.
have fancy capes now.
Yeah.
And gotten into way more shit.
Members of the Redapt now.
Oh, okay. Technically, we probably shouldn't be speaking to each other, but
I
I won't
I
tell
don't
you.
imagine what's left of the Tostax give a shit who we speak to.
That's fair, but I probably am one of a few people that they definitely wouldn't want you to, but
well,
maybe not. Ben knows.
I think-
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, hopefully that relationship is still intact.
I would have met. Well,
Yeah, probably, but
Going through a lot right now, but I think he, when clearer heads prevail, would understand that it had nothing to do with you personally.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that
Unlike
he's
those fools
okay.
back there.
yeah.
My family would have everybody think that all of his family is dead. So, was it just him?
yeah. We were able
Hmm.
to save his father.
His father, yeah.
Well, good on you, I guess. That's that's not a good situation up there.
No,
I don't know.
absolutely not.
Kind of takes a long pull.
Kind of hoping to help fix it a little bit. Or at least even the odds for them.
That's honorable, somewhat perhaps foolhardy, but I suppose if anybody could.
Well, they're going around all over the place anyway, so...
That's true.
And also the way things are going and the way that events turned out and the propaganda that's followed, we gotta try. Gotta do something.
Plus all the people that are attacking them are looking for us anyways, so...
Yeah, I would. Wait, why?
Yeah. Rather, some of us.
You
I'm one.
and
Primarily.
and I guess you too, but in a different way.
Yes.
So it kind of points at Celeste.
Well, that will come up, but I don't think it has yet.
Not quite, no. It's mostly on me right now.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the current High Priestess, though.
No, I don't. It's going to
yeah.
happen, but right now it's we haven't dealt with it yet.
Yeah.
What a thunderstorm of diarrhea you have found yourselves in.
I hate that sentence, but you're correct.
Way to put it.
Sorry,
I
I've
think it
just
makes
had
a lot
a
of
long
sense.
day myself.
Oh, yes, of course.
Mhm.
Not gonna disagree with you. I just it's gonna stay in my mind now, and I hate it.
Some people found me there looking for me in in St. Aleph.
Hmm.
And with them was good old Cliffy.
Evil Clifford.
What?
It's bad.
Yeah.
That's kind of the reaction we had. We don't have.
My running theory is that he's undead and from Asta.
Okay, well. They do
Yeah.
they do get into some fucked up shit down there.
Apparently, since he blew up all the Tarstacks.
That was him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
Obviously,
I feel like maybe that was like he was the tool, but
Yeah, for sure. The version of the events that I have heard is
is the newspaper.
conflict. No,
Oh,
I know some more than that, but
that's good.
I have number of sending stones to different people that I have worked with in the past.
Mm.
As I feel I should probably... I think, Rook, you probably know a little bit more about this than the rest, but I have gotten myself involved with some figures in espionage before I left home and before I left God's Hold. And I've been doing my best to keep in touch with those individuals, separate from my work that I did with my family.
Which ones do you know?
I just have a couple of friends that I've gotten information from in different
No.
continents. Nobody important. And often those are the best people to get information from. As I learned from my father.
Yeah.
I...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first. I don't know what
I already started speaking, I guess. Do you know Christoph at all that well?
Yeah, he's my grandfather.
So,
I know him somewhat well. Mostly on...
alright.
I don't know as much about his business.
I'm trying to formulate some way for me to, well, for lack of better terms, get a hold of him.
Hmm. That's
That's not in Farberg.
Well, he and his brother are pretty reclusive. They don't.
Is there anything that would entice him to come to another city in anywhere?
I mean, theoretically, I probably could.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Why do you want to draw him out of Fairburg? Other than to kill him. That's what you want to do?
That's one of the things, yes.
Okay. One of the things. What are the other things?
I don't want to do it immediately,
Sure.
but just kind of lean in.
Yeah, okay.
So, leading plan I have is that I'm gonna fucking kill him and take over his persona.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I will,
Try to
lead ideas for the newspaper
Okay.
and send out invitations to other Blackmires to meet up at a certain place.
That is a bold proposition.
Like I said, not.
It's a thought, for sure.
Yes. It's my leading loose idea.
Well,
Ew.
I can tell you what I know. My father
Yes,
and
please.
his brother run his communication network, and that's where they are the people from whom he gets all of his information about what to write in the papers and what to promulgate out through the city. Not only is he in charge of the Zilberfrau, he's also just in charge of promulgating any and all information about Blackmire Industries, what they're doing, press releases, trading information, all that stuff is run through him. All the information that he gets about what's going on outside of Fairburg comes from my father and his brother. They travel outside the city frequently throughout
Together.
Zeltenbrach, together and separately. They have peons and cronies that work for them in other parts of the world as well. They have plants in many of the other nations of the Skybound lands. But they also travel all around, mostly around Zeltenbrach. But
Oof. Sounds like Andreas and Christoph are closer than I thought.
Andreas and Christoph are...
Yeah.
They reside in the same building and don't really ever leave except for really dire circumstances. They have an
That this
extreme...
plan should be an Act 3 move, not a Act 1 move.
Yeah.
They have an intense security detail, as do my father and his brother. But
Oh yeah, I don't care about that.
sure. But the if you wanted to go about what you were doing, you might find more success going through my father or my uncle first.
Sorry, name?
Elfric and Elfgar,
Oh yes, those are the twins.
the twins, yeah.
Yeah. Why go after them first?
They have Christoph's ear,
Oh. Okay.
and they have access to him.
That'll be a little harder to impersonate them if they're twins, though.
It'd be a little bit easier for me to tell you how to impersonate them, because I know them a lot better.
Well, that's fair. Okay. I'll work with that one.
Also, theoretically, if you knew someone else that was deceptively inclined,
Yeah.
you could both impersonate the two of them.
That would be fantastic.
And depending on if you could find a way to, this is a long shot.
Okay.
But you've got the wheels turning in my head. As far as I'm aware, neither my father or his brother are magically inclined in any sort of way. I know Christoph has minor magical capabilities. Andreas is quite strong as an artificer.
Yeah.
But neither of the two of them does. They do all of their communication through a bevy of magical apparatuses, items that they have, that the other members of the family have made for them. All this is to say, sometimes they go, very rarely, but sometimes they have gone to the depths to pick up reports on what's going on down there from individuals that are close to the family. And they've also been known to travel far distances, not from the depths, but travel far distances up here as well. If you could find a time when the two of them are both away,
Yeah.
you and someone else, or just you, could perhaps impersonate one of them without the other one being present.
Let's look at the other three.
Outsourcing.
Yeah. Outsourcing.
Okay.
I can try.
You know,
It's going.
Millicent, I love that your heart's in the game here, but I don't know if you're quite the best pick for this particular job.
That is fair. Can't be mad at that.
You will definitely
I'm
not
going-
be able to deceive one of them into thinking you're the other, but
Yeah. My other thought was just, oh, this is a little extreme, but like more or less burning down Turnbank Forest.
that is a thing.
More than a little extreme.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
or at least halting all operations of the newspapers. You know, that's where they get all of the wood for that.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that that gridliner dock to the east of Turnbank Forest is their primary way of traversing between Godshold and
Oh,
Zeltenbrach.
oh, I'm taking that one down for
There
sure.
is also Forsberg, but they have to travel through the Ostwand range in order to get through there. And that's quite an arduous journey that the
I love it.
steam carts cannot make yet. They have to
I
do
love-
that with horses.
I love this information.
So if you wanted to burn down the forest, while you were there, you could burn down the dock. Or block it up with something.
Yes, I like these ideas.
I don't know if you've been there, but what they have done is there is a tunnel carved into the earth from Drexler all the way east that exposes the grid line itself. And that's how they are able to very quickly load things up and get them moving. They have a dock at Drexler. But if you could somehow block up that tunnel some way, or do something at the dock itself, you could really, really do some damage to the supply lines.
Well, there's my number one idea for the earthquake spell. Well, Julia, I guess I'll put you as bait as Plan D.
That's perfectly fine with me. I'm kind of on the outs with them right now, so.
No
I mean,
way.
I know you're on the outs with them, so I haven't bothered interjecting after hearing all this. But what is it? Any part of your family you don't want?
Despise?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, is there any
Oof.
part that you don't wish to see dead? Because if you don't rein in Rook,
Let
that would
me.
be all of them.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, like Cinder said.
Scorched Earth is an option, but it's your opinion on it ought to at least be noted before it's chosen.
yeah, no, they can all burn.
No, that's the answer he wanted to hear.
I have had time to think about it away from my family.
Plus, I've already asked her this question.
I
Fair
just.
enough. There was no way for us to know that, and as you
No,
understand
no, of
it,
course.
it bears asking.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fair.
I appreciate the sentiment, but the things going on up there are just. Do they know about the plague?
What?
No.
Okay. I didn't know how much
Okay.
you had shared with them.
You can do the honors if you like.
There is some sort of illness plaguing all of Fairburg.
Oh.
Since the surge, people have been falling ill in a very strange way. Apparently, no cause to it. They just become comatose. That is not
Right.
information that Fairburg once made public.
No.
I've heard this. I don't remember if it was from you telling me or
I may
might
have.
been the eye.
Oh, you spoke to the eye. Okay.
But if I remember correctly, which yes, it was the eye. There was suspicion that it was tied to the Warforged awakening. Normal people going comatose and things that previously weren't sentient suddenly waking up. Was part of why I was being part of my interest there.
Yeah, but awakenings happened before the surge, right?
Just one. That's what I hear, anyway. It's before my time.
From what admittedly precious little I understand, and I use that word tenuously, I wouldn't be surprised to see that all of these seemingly disparate things are in some way related.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they are.
Oh, was Roger with us?
Yeah, I was going
Oh,
to
yeah.
ask about that.
The token came in handy.
Not him.
Good. Also, hello again, Jensung. Good to see you. Yeah, same. You've just taken to flying them around? Yeah, you know, the pay's good, so.
Must have been an adventurer, part of the group.
Yeah! They killed a dragon. I was
Yeah.
not there for that part. I did kill other dragons, though. There's been a lot of dragons.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, they're terrible.
That sounds like a barrel of fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's a word.
It's 3 words.
How's training?
It's good, actually. I feel like I've gotten a bit stronger, a bit more capable over these last few months.
Good.
Yeah, you hit those worms pretty good.
Yeah, you could at least stand up to a worm.
Well, I don't know about that, but when I have 17 other people with me, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, hell, last time you were with us, you got bitten by a dinosaur and you almost died, so...
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that might still be the case, but I don't want to test that theory.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it was very pragmatic of you to come down here before basically all of this happening. Like,
Yeah, I just knew I wanted to get out. I didn't know... I knew they were planning something. I wasn't made privy to what. I don't know. They were looking for someone over there, that's all I know.
Over in the ladder?
Yeah. Which I think might have been you.
Yeah. that would be the case.
I don't
Now,
know
now
why
they
that
have
would
an
be. I don't
idea
really
of-
want to know why, but your designs on the family are going to be somewhat difficult.
Alright, I know where to start. I know where to start.
That's
you
good.
don't know why that's the case?
I know some. I don't know all of it. I don't know as much about your history. I hear rumors. Put it that way.
I'm not filling anyone in, so.
No, I don't imagine you would be.
You can ask the robot. It's the only reason any of us found out.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
I feel
We've
like I
been
probably
traveling
know as much
together
as
for
the
months.
robot does. There are certain figures in my country's history that my family would prefer less be known about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such as the, I would assume the similar thing for God's Hold and Celeste.
Similar, yeah.
The powers that be generally don't want attention drawn to the powers that were.
Or to the other powers that be. As far as that goes.
Oh, we headed up to St. Baron on the Crumbling Peaks.
Oh,
That was a hell of a time.
why?
Mhm.
They're not crumbling anymore.
I did hear something about that from Millicent. I get very sparse reports every so often. Something about the Abbey of Sin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Dude, that was weird. Pretty cool.
the gist of that was magical artifacts and
Abbott being a fucking jackass.
Yeah, Abbott was
he put
bad.
things into a time loop.
Okay.
It was
Magical
weird.
fuckery.
I
It was
stood
a
on
bad
it.
time.
Yeah.
I learned
Kinda
how to
weird.
use a sword.
Nice.
You know
Oh.
what? That's simple. It's better.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you know if there's any people here that we could like pay to cast a dispel magic or something?
Actually,
Is it-
yeah, there is a staff wizard
Oh, yeah,
at the academy.
yeah.
Is there something in particular you need dispelled?
Yes, yeah. I'll just
What?
pull out the box. We got this at the Abbey of Sin.
It's a white box.
That would be the
It's
source of the consternation that was at the Abbey.
Has either of I know some of you are casters. Have you tried it?
I mean,
Generally, we
weren't
haven't
we?
had the resources.
Really
enough
have the
to over-
resources, yeah.
I mean,
Usually-
also didn't we want to like wait until we had another week of downtime for?
If
Well, sure, but if somebody else can cast it without us using our resources, I think that might be good.
What level of cast are you thinking?
more the better.
Or we could start low.
Yeah, I mean, spells
I
are
don't know.
somewhat difficult
yeah,
to come by around these parts, so it would be.
how much could 100 gold get me?
I mean, probably a basic one.
that
Wait,
will have to be hit then.
Technically, you're not allowed on the ground, so I would have to bring it in for you and request it. But if you are comfortable with that,
No.
we might come
might-
back around.
I may be able to persuade them to let one of you in.
Okay.
Maybe it also give me a second glance, or I haven't really looked at this since we got it, but I also don't want to accidentally put you guys into a time loop because that's
I would appreciate not being in a time loop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
assume. I don't have
I think
experience
all
with
of
them
us-
personally.
have enough trust in you to handle it, but it's also would be good to have a cadre of people around it should it get complicated in the moment. Because this thing has proven complicated before.
Why was there a time loop because of this?
It just did.
Unclear.
he
The
was
un-
going off of a.
Oh yeah, he had a book, didn't he? He had like a ritual book or something?
Yeah, he had a book that he was going off of someone else's work, and it was not.
So it's
going
like
well.
a sequester thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was more of the time loopiness, was the ritual thing.
I think it
Maybe.
sounds like he was trying to get around to just doing a straightforward dispel. Like he probably didn't have the ability to do that.
It's true. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, he did the time loopy thing because to fulfill the sequester. Yeah. So he made the time
Right.
loop thing, I guess.
That what?
So it wasn't the box, it was the man.
Anybody note the verbiage of the sequester? There was something.
Yeah, I have it. When the sun sets in the east and rises in the west, when the evil man acts in the way that is best, when truth is lie and laughter kills all fear.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's been sitting in my notebook and I have no idea.
I don't really think it's supposed to.
I think
I think
they just
that's
didn't want it
precisely
to
why he
open.
went-
Exactly.
So
And
when the
thus, I
sun-
want it open.
When the sun sets in the east and rises in the west, that's why you would rewind time on accident, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
anyway,
could have them
it's
take
a
look.
thing that a saint had. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I want.
Okay. Well, we have a number of those things here.
Oh yes, we saw two of them.
Yeah, most of the masters have a weapon of some kind from a power that is.
So I suppose, I don't know, would we feel comfortable if the box isn't responsible for the time loop, if they could try a basic bitch dispel magic?
I mean,
And all pay the 100 gold, why not?
That's generous of you.
Yes, well, I want what's inside.
if maybe I could,
Unless it's
if
something I
only
can
one person's allowed, maybe I can go and at least see or help however sees fit. I'm not sure.
do. Yeah, we can guide their emotions about it, I don't know.
Also, the most educated on this, and if the need for magic is there,
Yeah, we could
Seems
have a
fit.
look at it. There's a decent
Sure.
chance, I suppose.
I- certainly don't know a damn thing about it. So, whoever
And
wants.
you can take the box. But
Yeah.
maybe we do that tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
but so you're throwing your lot in with Ben. Is he
Seems like it.
holding up all right?
As well as he can be
Fine,
in that
alright.
situation.
He's
I'm worried
doing
about him. But
well enough.
Yeah.
He's not losing it, I don't think. So, I mean,
There's enough to keep him busy.
yeah.
Out of
He's figuring out what a new normal looks
yeah.
Mhm.
Going to be
like.
a
His
lot
life
of that
looks different
coming
now
month.
than it did.
So far, in any context of help, it seems that main thing is they want money,
Yeah.
of which the latter seems to be
Somewhat short.
lacking. Yes. On the other side, other people that we talk to, the same people, don't like the same people that we don't like. So they're...
Yeah, I feel like I'm in that club.
yeah. We had briefly talked about going into Almana, but it seems there's a lot of things there that we are not fit to handle. Quite
True,
yet.
no matter where you go.
Yes, but the worm was one of the things, and
The big worm?
well, it seems like right now the small worms.
The small worms are also terrible, yeah, but any worms at all.
Yeah, so I feel like a big worm will just absolutely destroy us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then the anti-magic thing, I mean, they also don't really like people coming in or out, so that
Yeah,
it'd
they
be
are
a whole
very,
thing.
It's very safe there once you are able to get in, but
That's great.
it
Is
is
there
you've
anything
got
about
people
the,
looking for you.
Well, that's true. Have you heard anything about the Spirelands, by the way?
Yeah, there's
Is
a
there in the
lot
vicinity?
of goblins and kobolds.
That is my knowledge about that place as well.
They apparently there's a giant there as well.
Oh. Like a friendly giant?
No.
Oh. Alright.
Yo,
There's
Is
a
it
level of
just-
certainty with which you said that concerns me.
Yeah, is he just recklessly mean?
yeah. I think it's a she, but yeah.
Gee, alright.
Are you planning on taking the hopper to the desert?
That was our initial thought.
Okay.
Should we not?
Well, I mean, Jensung might be a little bit more knowledgeable about this than me, but there are two things. For one, at certain elevations, those things just don't really work anymore. And the desert is at a fairly high elevation. And if you're trying to go places like the Spirelands or the mountains beyond there, you're just really not going to be able to make much headway.
Hmm.
And another thing, around here, any hopper is a pirate. You will be treated with hostility effectively anywhere you go down there, where there are people with bows to shoot.
So we should just go through the wall?
Well, you can't go over it, so you'd either have to go around it or just walk.
I don't like these options.
There is a gate that we open that let people through. You could also fly around, but
I feel like just leaving a hopper somewhere with Jensung and Roger, they're just gonna die. No offense, Jensung. If we just leave you and Roger
I mean,
alone with a
that's
hopper in the desert.
probably true.
Yeah. I mean, we could give you these everlasting bubble fucks, but I mean, I feel like things
Excuse me? What?
Oh yeah. We go to that bubble fuck place and like
You can't
got
just
some
say
cool
the word
candy.
again.
Yeah, you know.
It's a
bubble
candy
fuck.
shop. Yeah. Bubble fuck's candy. Delicious treats.
Yeah, everyone knows. Go ahead, Julia.
It's pretty good. I pull out my probably like
That thing is
Dirt.
covered in hair.
just peel it off.
I tried.
Put it back.
Okay. It's
So perhaps we should walk?
or you could purchase some mounts.
That
Oh.
sounds better.
Yeah, I mean it would just it would let you get a little bit farther, but then you would have to take care of them.
Really, crossing the desert on camels sounds better to you. This surprises me.
Sure.
They're cool.
If a worm comes out at them, then at us, then we can just leave the camels and run.
And
Ooh.
yeah, that's exactly what will happen. We will successfully run away from the worms that live in the sand.
It's
I mean,
possible.
I don't know. Maybe they'd be a little busy with the camels.
Camels. It'd be an hors d'oeuvre.
That's true.
Well, just based on size, I think it would actually be the other way around.
Right, well then,
Yeah, the camels
No
would be the
camels.
main course.
yeah, we would be the
I mean-
one
Fair, we're like the spicy dessert at this point, but you get the gist.
All right, no camels.
Well, it sounds
And-
like this is going to be a problem regardless of how we decide our mode of transportation.
Yes. It's fine. We got medicines. She'll lead us safely through the desert.
People live there, right? Like,
Yeah.
other people have to make this journey. How do they do it?
I mean, I did it on foot.
How did you do it?
I went on foot.
All right. Sounds like we have nothing to worry about.
There are
Yeah.
traveling nomadic groups, mostly peaceful, some not. There's the Tabernacle
Have you
of the
heard of
Sun.
it? Oh.
There's
Oh, yeah,
a
how
couple
about
of
this? How about
safe
Spine Valley?
waypoints. Pine Valley, there are actually some people here that are from there. There is an enormous orc, like, it's like a camp the size of a city. One part.
Mhm.
And,
Orcs are bad.
Friendly Orc City?
from what I understand, they just keep to themselves.
They will attack you, I'm pretty sure.
So, yes, friendly?
I mean, I don't really know. I know some
Okay.
people that are from there. So. The lag is from there.
Oh.
Is the Tabernacle of the Sun like a... Is it like a camp over by the Abyss?
Yeah. It's right on the northern like lip of the abyss, and it's known
Well,
for taking
that's
in
not...
visitors.
It's not too far.
Oh, okay. That might be a good place to start.
I mean, that's not too far in the desert, but...
Mhm.
But we could start there, I guess. Could at
Have
least
you
map out some
seen-
somewhat safe
Yeah.
places to
Yeah.
chart our course.
Yeah. Have you heard of any of like the nomadic tribes like near to not like near the wall recently?
There was this traveling group of air genasi a month or two ago that was resupplying on just kind of general goods.
Okay.
How often do they come by?
It's intermittent. There are some larger groups that seem to travel and set up camp, and then there are smaller, sort of just like immediate family units that go around.
Seems to me the safest and most likely way to cross the desert would be to do so with those who have done it before.
Yeah, if you could. I know they sometimes do stop at the tabernacle, so if you could get there, perhaps you could wait for a group to come by that you could travel with.
We could wait, and in the meantime, we could actually do the box thing if we wanted. I don't know. Depending on how long we're waiting.
Yeah, I think just striking out our own would be a poor way to go about this, so finding some
yeah.
sort of
We'll have to
guide.
go out there with any sort of guide. At least at the Tabernacle of
Well,
the
you
Sun.
have Millicent.
Yeah, not that I'm lacking
Yes.
faith in Millicent, but having
But
done it
also-
once is different from living a long time there.
Well, also, I don't know these people here, but I don't know if any of them are going to want to go all the way to the Spylands, where there's goblins and kobolds and a giant.
Closer they can get us, the better it is.
That's fair.
Perhaps we can offer payment or service in some sort would be meaningful.
Yeah.
I mean, also, we could also, even if one of these tribes come through and we're able to talk to them, maybe we can get information on where Millicent's family is, or her mother is.
If your tribe has moved.
Yeah, because the best bet we can go is where I was last, where I kind of split off from everybody. But I
And
don't
that
know if
was
they've
in the
moved since
Spylands,
then.
right?
Somewhere, I think so.
It was
It was
in
like
between the
It
Spirelands
was like
and
the
the Abyss.
I was like, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, okay, yeah. It wasn't too far down, but so we can just go where I last remember too, if we are okay with that. I have no
Yeah.
means of communicating with my mom, so unless we can maybe talk to the wizard, and if he can somehow track down my tribe, that'd be nice too. But I don't know what kind of magic that you would need for that.
That one might be a bit harder. If you
Yeah.
understand.
Or like talk to my mom, but I have no way of doing that.
Yeah.
So.
When you lived with your tribe,
Mm-hmm.
did they make a habit of interacting with other tribes?
No,
Other nomads?
Yeah, they did occasionally.
They do. Yeah, it's like if we pass by them, like
So if we wait
occasionally.
around to find a guide, we might be able to ask questions of
Yeah,
others who may have seen scent.
I feel like that's the best bet.
So we head to the tabernacle and find somebody who will lead us to where you last were. or at least escort us at the very least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you also,
Unless you think the
Millicent, you
Hopper can
also
make that
know
work.
that most of the Genasi tribes kind of gather at the base of the Tempest Mountains there in the
Okay.
Spirelands every few years. And
Okay.
people kind of come and go there. They have a sort of permanent encampment there.
Okay. The best bet too is at the base of the Tempest Mountains. That's kind of like where, at some point, we've all made that journey there, and there are permanent camps there. So I kind of remember the way. So that could be another. Our
We're planning on that anyways, weren't we?
Yeah, that puts us
Really?
near our goal. So if we can find a good
Yeah.
spot there, perfect.
Yeah,
If we
better
go
to
up the
travel with another group.
mountains, if they're not there the first time, after we come back down the mountains, we could see again if anybody else has come up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be by the mountains, which is where we need to go anyway. So
Hey, well, start with first item on the list. Wait for someone to come by, huh?
yeah.
Here or Tabernacle? I think we could probably make it
Oh.
to Tabernacle ourselves and then wait there if that's a more common path.
It is.
Okay.
We can probably make it there at least.
Alright.
I think
And maybe
um,
just tomorrow, Celeste takes the box, I give him 100 gold or something, they try that, and we walk?
Or I was also thinking the hopper is going to get worse in higher elevations farther down, but we're pretty close. Could we
Oh,
take the
yeah.
hopper nearby? I understand they'll think we're pirates, so drop us farther away.
Yeah.
We walk in, and then Jensung comes back here to keep safe in the meantime.
that
Would
could
that
work. Yeah, you'd have to fly around the wall. Like, you have to go past, like, Alakesh there, and then around the outside of the continent, but
They wouldn't allow us to go over it.
it's too high.
Oh,
Yeah.
delightful.
Mm.
Well,
Well, that sounds better than just
I,
walking.
I feel like it's still like not a lot of time to go around.
Yeah,
and
no,
get
that
to
would
where
be
we
like
need-
a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
make that. I can make that trip. We could do that.
Great.
seems a lot safer than walking, and I kind of like the hopper. So
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Also, reducing any interaction we have with worms is a net win.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Agreed.
Still recovering from that.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Mm-mm.
That happens every so often. There's also there's a lot of nasty things out there in the desert, so just make sure you're careful.
So maybe
Oh, we will.
we're told there was like scorpion people or something.
Yeah, they're mostly actually up north here, like past the Tamarin Wall.
Oh, good.
We're fine.
But there's all kinds of other nasty things down there, so
That's true.
small
Anything,
dragon
for example?
type
Oh.
things. Sand zombie things or sand ghosts,
Uh-huh.
gnolls, all of the various types of worms,
Yeah,
displacer beasts.
that sounds like
Oh.
yes.
Oh, great! It's a rough living down there. But like I said, Alman is the safest place in the Skybound lands.
Well, I imagine.
The price
They
for that
seem like
safety
a very
would be-
powerful people. You know, the ones in charge.
Is there any news that comes out of there, or is it just strictly controlled, as I'd guess?
Not very much.
what news in? They're aware of the situation, heading up to.
I believe
don't
they
know.
have a newspaper station for the Zilberfrau, so they probably know about that. But there's not much they probably
Yeah, well,
don't
they
care
have-
very much.
Yeah.
I mean, they have Warforged there, right? So.
A number, yeah.
Still strange.
And
Yeah.
they have grid liners. Nobody knows exactly what kind. Over to the east there, heading to Mintak and back.
I don't think we need to interest ourselves in Mintak at all. So.
No, I
No.
wouldn't. But if you ever found yourself there, there are plenty of enemies of BI in there.
I'm sure.
But they're potentially people that you could get information from if you ever found yourself there.
Keep it in mind.
Also an enormous one.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I did hear about.
Yeah.
But I will say, Emperor Benzakir has contact with BI. They keep
And
in
nobody else?
irregular contact. He just... I mean, that's all I just know off from our side of it.
Yeah. You said irregular contact?
Yeah, it's not very frequent, but they do have a line of communication to him. Mostly when he
BI
wants something.
in general?
Usually he purchases bulk tech of some kind and pays with a lot of money.
Hmm.
When you consider the
BI
amount
is interesting.
that he pays, he is probably actually a pretty sizable source of income for them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would love to meet him, but it seems like the only way we're going to get that audience is by killing a large worm.
Yeah. I just know he sends money and some other sort of resource that BI makes heavy use of. They are very secretive about what it is, though.
Some sort of resource.
Maybe something in Min talk or something.
Hard to say what, but BI, there's very little BI won't give them in exchange for it.
And those rare mineral deposits in the Spire lands, right?
Yeah. Something to keep in mind if you want
Keep
to
my
try,
mind open, yes.
if you want to subvert BI's operations, if you could somehow insert yourself between them and Sartor Benzakir, could be a way to do
This
it.
would be a good place. Alright. Alright. Great.
As for me, I'm going to stay here for a while because I feel like this is where I'm safest. But
Yeah.
once I get out of here, I'll have to decide where I'm going to go. But
Abbey of Sin is a nice place now.
no, I think I'm done keeping away from things.
Okay. Well, then maybe when you're done here, you give us a call.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you're extremely bored and really want to just really turn your life over and whatever we're deciding to do, maybe go fight a worm. Apparently that's on the agenda.
Yeah, fight a whale or two.
Perhaps. I will think about exactly how much I want to cut my ties with my family. But if the answer is only some, I'll give you a call. And if the answer is quite a bit, then I'll make my way up to St. Aelith.
Fair enough.
You feel like only Sun is teaming up with us?
Well, my family probably doesn't yet know exactly the extent to what you are working for.
That's fair, yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
But if I throw my hat in with Ben, they'll know exactly where I am.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think you should actually ever go up to St. Aelith. Just to be real with you.
Why's that?
Well, because I think everyone there would want to kill you.
I don't think Ben would.
Ben.
Well,
is an
not Ben,
understanding person,
but he's
he
one
was
man and he's...
surrounded
I can hide until I meet up with him.
Okay.
Alright. If I just have a habit of disguise or something.
I don't know what I look like.
You look like you come from that continent.
I mean,
You'll figure
Let
something
me-
out.
yeah,
Do
when we
something
get to
funny with my hair.
There we go.
Ooh.
yeah,
Mhm,
just like
mhm.
I did, and look how well that worked for me.
Hey,
I would
people are
like-
coming
You
after
went to-
you right now.
I would like to think I might be able to do it a little bit better, but Maybe not.
To be fair, this was on a week of time.
I only need to get as far as Ben.
Alright.
And that's a while out
So-
anyway.
Yeah.
Going
You
to
sound
be
pretty
here
set
for
on
a
it one thing.
number of months.
You sound pretty set on it one way or another, so...
I would have a lot to answer for if I went back home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I would have a lot to answer for if I went back to God's Hold.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think I have skills and information that might be able to turn the tide one way or another.
Well, if that's the route you choose to take, you may end up with a fancy coat yourself.
Mhm.
That would make it all worthwhile.
Really does.
Well, anyway, I'm staying here for a number of months anyway. I still need to get better with the sword, and as long as I'm
Yes.
here, I'm not being targeted by anybody. Other than the other people here, apparently, but...
I would try with a bow too, just in case.
Hmm.
Like just in case a worm or something.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't want to... I'm done dealing with worms.
Yeah.
I really just... I don't...
I said or something. There could be
Something.
dragons instead.
Mhm.
I think if there's a dragon, I will simply pass away.
You know, that's what I've thought many times too, but I'm still around.
That's true. Against all odds.
That's for damn sure.
And not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, yeah.
Well, at least a couple of you can learn Revivify, right? So
Yeah, well,
Those two.
the two of us that can
Mhm.
already know it, so we are topped out on potential there.
good. Taff?
Yeah, I don't think I have the capacity to do that.
Me either. I've
Mm-mm.
never been magically inclined.
Mhm. I smash.
And
Yes, you do.
very, very well at that.
Oh yes. Well,
Well, that's good.
a little bit of sleep.
Yeah, that's probably...
I assume you're gonna stay here in the
Yeah, I'll stay out here tonight, and I'll meet you guys in the morning to do your box thing.
Well,
maybe Cinder keeps you company just, in case.
Mhm.
Sure.
In case someone wants to stab you in the night again. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'll certainly stay out here. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I guess that would solve the issue. People love it when he does that.
Oh, when I said out here, I
Mhm.
just meant not in
Not
the academy. I
Yeah.
I will get a room. Not going to
Yeah,
sleep
yeah.
outside.
No, yeah.
Then none of us shall be far, and won't be a problem. Though I
Any-
imagine in this area you're well enough of a recognized figure being a student of the academy. It's not to...
All right.
I would think that, and then what I saw earlier. So who knows?
Ah, well, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
What the hell? What did you? You goo? There was goo. What was that?
Oh,
It's just goo.
That's just what Rook does now. He's just perpetually sticky.
yeah, he got a wand. That goo.
Yeah.
I wish they were lying, but that's exactly what happened.
Got a goo slinging wand. Pretty
I have
good.
No response to that. Nice.
Right?
Goo slinging wand.
Yeah.
Worst thing I've ever heard. Oh God.
Well, do we want to... The only reason I want to check the reliquary is because I really haven't since we left the Abbey, so if I want me to just do
Yeah,
it
let's
once
give it a
over...
check. Yeah, I'll do it once over as well. You and me. Let's look at it. I had my headband out. I'm so smart. maybe my headband had all the knowledge to unlock it.
Somebody can do an Arcana check.
Do you want me to do it or you to do it?
Somebody can do
What
it
are you-
with advantage.
How about just both of us do one?
Okay. And I'll give myself some guidance.
Well.
Ouch.
Oh.
Okay.
Love you too. You sure you don't want me to
Are
do it?
both able to discern very clearly that this box is fucking locked, man.
Wow.
You would need
Well-
it was locked by a 9th level spell. So if you were to try to
Oh.
dispel it, you would need either a
A
9th
ninth.
level dispel or somebody with a very strong intelligence check or whatever check when they cast it.
Somebody to get really lucky.
Or get lucky, have a guidance, and maybe have an inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
Force math to be in your favor.
Yeah, it wouldn't need to just be like a 19 like counterspell. It would
Yeah.
it'll need to be more.
Well, a bit higher, yeah.
Is it likely? No. It's not likely. But is it possible? No. It might be possible.
Perhaps you could convince the person to like come near the gate, and I can just sing at them as you.
Right, you guys get your short rest.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, let me
Oh, there's all these people
all
on
these
here.
fucking people on here. I gotta
Oof. That hurt my soul.
Once again, we come out of a hairy battle, and I go to the short rest, and Cinder's not hurt.
Same.
It's just Millicent.
It's
Yeah.
It's just me.
She got fucking toasted by that worm.
Yeah. That one word? Oh god, that was brutal.
Yeah, for me, it either turns out that I've barely hanging on, or I'm untouched. So
Okay, maybe I'll use a heal part of the healer's kit. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 4 plus
like
what
plus
was it?
10 or something.
1? 4 plus 1d6 plus 4, so 8 plus number of hit points. Equal to creature's max number of hit die. Which is
Fine.
now. Well, now it's 2 because I
Oh.
used up 3 of them because it was that bad. So 10.
Wait, read it again to
Oh,
me?
your max hit die.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, max hit die.
Correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
six.
So add 3. 3 more. Oh, 6? Oh, yeah. So 4. 14. Okay. I can math.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many hit points?
Okay,
do you
now
have?
we're doing a lot better. Okay, Millie's doing better.
There's a maximum
Also-
of 81.
Jesus.
She's fucking crazy.
Level 2 barbarian in the other game has half my hit points right now.
This is how I felt switching from wizard to barbarian when doing multiple
That's
campaigns.
how I always felt on Rosencrantz because he rolled hit points
Yeah.
and hot
That's
creamy
definitely
dog
made it.
vomit.
Zira and Cadence was definitely those dichotomies. And I'm like, Millicent, yeah.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Then I go back to my monk and I'm like, oh my Jesus. Ooh.
Next morning,
Alright.
Julia
Yeah.
is downstairs drinking a cup of coffee, waiting for you guys. Alright, I should warn you, this wizard is eclectic.
Oh no worries. We've met plenty of people on the road.
Okay. He's an old student from Abendroth.
Do you think it'd help if we mentioned Ben's dad? I don't know.
I mean,
That we're
he'll
good
help.
pals.
He likes me.
Okay. Oh, okay, good.
Alright, Celeste, you want to come with?
Yeah, I can come
You
with you.
seem the most inoffensive of this group.
I would agree.
I mean, Rook, you're dressed like a murderer.
Yeah.
Me and Cinder are just always the oddballs.
I'd love to inspire the fellow, but I imagine this will be a very hard box to unlock.
You know what? You guys just stay here. I will go and try to convince him to come out.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you have the money on hand as well?
Good idea. She takes the pouch and just kind of. Either way, I'll come back and tell you what happened.
I give her another 50. Start with that in case doesn't want to come
Okay.
bartering.
Yeah.
What? She heads off towards the academy. You guys gonna stay there and
Well, I guess while she's gone, I'm gonna buy a few jars.
you can find the Mason's jar store. You find it.
Yeah. I get some jars of pickling.
Yeah, plus one jar of pickling.
You go to a Joann's and just go to the craft section.
You
I'll
find-
buy like
You just find this
Five.
halfling named
Michaels.
Mason who's just selling jars
Hey Mason, you got some
how much
jars?
for 5
how
jars.
much for 5 jars? Yeah.
2 gold for 5
Okay.
jars.
Thanks.
I don't know how much
No.
jars are. I got all up in my head. I was like, well, potions are 50. How much of that is the bottle? I don't know.
Alright, but how much is D&D jam though?
It's like it's like a craft. I'm just imagining potions as being like one of those craft cocktails. It's like got all the leaves and
Oh my
shit in it.
The actual potion itself was worth like 5 gold.
yeah, 5.
Everything else is packaging.
Yeah, actually, glass is outrageous, man. It's
Yeah.
We're in a desert.
yeah, there's just there's no lightning. Yeah, eventually,
Come back with my jars.
she comes back with this effectively Professor Farnsworth like
No.
guy just kind of he's got a cane, he's got this like
Nice.
kind of dark robe, bald head, probably human, probably extremely old.
Yeah.
Good news, everyone! No,
No, you gotta do
and
it.
it comes in. Yes, he told me about it. You needed a box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here it is, the box.
Really.
I'll have to warn you, it's going to be quite the...
Quite the
Be
doozy.
quite-
That's what she
quite the
told me.
doozy. Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you're up to the challenge.
Yes, I think I am. Dr. Royston.
Lucas Rook.
We're gonna, okay.
Yes, yes.
He just kind of pulls out like a thick pair of glasses and then like another one over top of those. Like, it seems
we're-
we're looking at a quest.
Sorry, what?
It's a
Oh, yes,
quest,
yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Ninth level magics. Very
Yes.
tricky. Equal to the task.
Oh, excellent. We were going to offer you some help, perhaps.
Good, and money, yes. Spell slots are hard to come by.
How much
Well-
did that?
Yeah, how much did that go towards us paying you just now?
Oh, right. That's fine. That'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Kind of pulls out this, basically like, you know those like little tiny pocket notebooks? He just has one of those, and you can see this like immaculately written little like 8-point font spells. You're like,
Oh my god.
disintegrate. Well, there it is.
I'll just kind of pull out my flute and just start playing like a gentle tune.
That's good. You know
Casually get
Bouret?
guidance.
You know Bouret?
What?
It's an old. That's fine. This is fine.
Guidance.
All right.
Well, yes, I do know that.
Oh yeah,
I do know
okay.
that.
You bust out the Jethro Tull.
Oh my god.
Alright, give us some inspiration.
All right, he'll make an Arcana check.
Nice.
Uh,
Let's go. Let's go. Come on,
well,
Grandpa.
if I roll it,
let's
you won't be
go.
able to see it. So somebody else can roll it. It's going to be a D20 plus 9.
Oh,
Okay. I think if you roll it into the tower, it should let us see it.
I do not have a tower on my screen, so
Oh, never mind. Okay.
I just have it set to hide all my rolls. So it'll be a
Okay,
D20
who's gonna-
plus 9 plus a D4 plus a D6, and your target is 30.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's not going to be plus 9. Sorry, it's just his intelligence, so it'll be plus 5. Plus a
Okay.
D6 plus a D4.
Love
It's
it.
possible. You know what? You got a natural 20 on that performance check. You can have a D8 for this inspiration die.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think Grog should roll it though. But I don't want to roll it either.
Hey. I inspire.
Hey.
That was your 20 for the night.
I was like, that might be
Yeah.
it
For the month.
Alright.
Want me to-
Are we
See if that
rolling? Okay, you are. Yeah.
I just was.
Oh.
Don't know if you wanted to count it. I was just seeing if I could tell Fantasy Grounds to roll
All-
multiple at once.
Now you know.
Just
Somebody
like-
somebody can
wants
roll
to
it.
do it that way.
I'll roll mine. Nice.
You roll your guidance.
Yeah, you roll the guidance.
Whoa, it's a solid.
This-
So technically, it's possible.
at the natural 20. there's
ain't happening.
there's no
Who's
way
lucky
you're
today?
there's no way you're gonna roll a natural
Who's
20.
lucky today?
Go, Millicent, go.
Oh, no. Okay.
Cinder always rolls dog.
Okay. Oh, no. Could have been worse, though. I thought it was going to be a lot
That
worse.
didn't work. Would I give it another gold? Another 100 gold?
Let's have 100 gold.
Yeah, do we have that?
I do. I will give the 100 gold.
Alright.
Alright. I'll inspire them again.
Would it make a difference if more than one person, like if two people dispelled magic, or would it just be the same?
Sure, I could give it a try.
Super dispel.
That would be using the help action. If you dumped a 3rd level spell slot to cast the spell, he would get advantage on the roll.
I like the sound of that.
Fuck it, I'll pay a 3rd level for that.
Could she also? Oh yeah, because you can give him guidance beforehand because it's concentration, and then you could.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Inspiration. Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, sweet
oh
God.
no!
That's a no. That's a no.
Let's just see if it would have been a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Oh,
Oh,
that
You
hurts.
guys failed
that hurts
me.
my
I
soul.
rolled so good for once.
Oh, that hurts my soul.
That's a 27. I feel like it was very close that time. I'll do another one for free. This is just really.
Oh, fine. I'll give you another inspiration.
You can make a performance check to see if you can get that D8 again. If you want.
Okay. Yes.
That'd be my last one for the day. All right, really. I'll allow
18.
it. I'll allow it this time.
I have 2 more thirds. Do you want me to use one of mine?
Oh. Wait, let me.
All right, guys.
I'll use one of mine.
Someone use one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
I'll
it.
Help
Use
him and
this.
give him advantage.
Oh, come on.
Alright, this one I can.
All right.
I am confused.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel it.
All right. Who's doing it?
Banana, squash, banana.
I'll do it.
There. No, I will do it, and I'm gonna roll it into the tower. Just so we don't have to see it.
Oh, no, I want to see our failure. Nice.
Good news, everyone!
Oh!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move my
Yet.
screen over to the other side just so that everybody can see.
Okay.
There's the natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That is
Inside
amazing.
the box, it's
Watch
nothing.
me nothing.
No,
Oh my god. Imagine.
you see what looks like a dust-covered white gold pocket watch. But you can look at it, and as it kind of opens up gingerly, he just kind of pulls it out and just like. Instead of a clock face, it has all of these small interlocking gears in concentric circles. That are currently a bright green, which you notice is the same color as the lattice today. And Celeste, you notice that these gears represent the orbits of the sun and the moons.
Oh. Oh. Makes sense. This was supposed to be for the, astronomer.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perhaps we take a little bit more time here in Tanagra and see what this does.
I would, yeah, I'm good with that. Unless you would be willing or have, spell name.
People will identify it.
Identify it, yeah, that.
It's a ritual spell.
It is.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking to me?
Yes, do you know how to identify things?
I can do that.
Like some coffee or something while you do that? It's going to take about 10 minutes. Never mind, he's good.
I'll take some juice though.
Alright.
It's an astrolab.
I'm sorry?
An astrolab.
To explain the
It once belonged
The workings of that.
to Saint Lokius.
Mhm.
When you use you hold on to this, it will make it hard for you to get lost, and let you see in the dark, and let you read the future, and
oh.
give you
Oh.
slightly more armor as well.
Oh, I like
Oh
that
my
part.
God.
I like that.
That's cool.
God damn.
I'm sorry, can you go back to the read future part? Nice.
And cast divination. Oh.
Well, I like +1 to my AC, but that's about. Who all can't see in the dark? It's Millicent and Cinder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just an extra 60 feet on top of what you already have, if you
Oh,
have any.
so no, okay.
So if
And
you
I do
don't
have-
have any dark vision, you get 60 feet. If you do have dark vision, then you get 60 more.
I'm partial to it, but also if someone else wants to hold on to it for the extra, for being able to see at night.
I like it as well, but
If that'll be all, I'm going to go back to.
yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I will. I'm going to take him back. Good to see you all again. Best of luck in your
Excellent things.
faffing about.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Goodbye. What does divination do again?
It's it's you're able to ask gods or god servants. A single question concerning specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. DM offers truthful reply. It may be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Also, you do not need the material component for that spell if you use the astrolabe.
Oh, good.
That was my
I like the
backpack.
sound of that.
Yeah.
But the
I like it mostly for the last one. Divination sound.
if you use it 2 or more times before finishing a long rest, still applies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cast divination once a day, right?
A long rest is.
But long rest. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So you have one reliable use every week,
Yeah.
and more that may or may not be.
Cinder, were you full up on attunements? And also Celeste?
I think I have one attunement. Yeah, I have one
Okay.
attunement.
I am technically, but one of them is the hat, and the other is that amulet, which is alright. So if I needed to drop something, it would not be of huge significance.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not particularly religious, and I have no ties to Lokius. Sure, I can make use of it, but if this is more meaningful to one of you, that's fine.
the Celeste, I kind of feel like it's
Yeah. I think it's you.
kind of more fitting that it be you.
I appreciate that because I wasn't just about to claim it.
Yeah, I think it's more fitting. Although I'd like to not be hit as much, I don't think one more is going to really stop that.
Yeah, when you have your bad days, they are indeed quite bad.
Yeah. All yours. Have a watch.
Thank you. Also, the fact that it glows as the same as lines is very neat.
Yes.
Mhm.
Certainly is striking. So that's what, 2 that we know of, and a third that we could try to obtain.
One day.
And then whatever weapons these other folks are carrying around.
Yeah. And there's one in Alakesh, the not the forge, but the anvil. Yeah.
How do these
Mhm.
things work? They're things that were of significance to the saint in their life, right?
As far as I understand it. I mean, they're just magical things. I mean,
Mhm.
What of the more recent saints? Rusty have something?
would I know that?
Make a religion check.
Why not?
As far as you are aware, he did have something that he used. He had a symbolic broken chain that he used as a weapon.
Do I have any idea where that would have gone to?
No.
Okay. Didn't think so.
You know where he's buried.
Yes.
Oh, that.
I mean, he had a chain as a weapon, and that was his thing. Broken chain.
Well, that would certainly be at least interesting to find. Well, that's
Certainly, yes.
But it also, well, I understand why it interests me.
Well, I think we could maybe see if the mayor would know.
When we were there, I gave him a little bit of money and asked that he put some work into improving the shrine for Rusty. I've been
Maybe
holding on
once
to
we-
him more to try and give him some more and keep at that if we ever go back.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe there's one in the Tempest Mountains as well.
Perhaps. Well, I'm not particularly tied to any of these entities, so if any of them are important to you, I'm not going to try and lay claim. The only one that if we ever run across I would like to know about would be Egoron, but that's probably not going to be up.
Yeah. One of the ones that I'm more particularly tied to is the one that Millicent has. So.
There you go.
Good old friend.
It's like, show it off.
It's,
Yeah.
there it is.
Just like every kid with a new backpack.
Like, backpack.
Oh, yes, by the way. Oh, Millicent, could you bless our food this morning?
Yes, I can.
The blessing of friends.
Yeah. Oh, do something.
Have your
It's like-
blessed continental breakfast.
Yeah.
Stale bagels,
Yeah.
Blessed,
With
so-
watery scrambled eggs.
Yes.
Ugh.
And we all get 10 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That was a really good bagel.
It's a, yeah. It's a step up from what I made last time.
It's been so long since we've had a temp HP effect in one of these games that I immediately went to type it in the wound slot, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I feel like we really didn't. We stopped once Wobbles was out of the picture. Stopped really doing much with temp HP.
No.
Yeah.
That and the jujubes.
Oh, and the jujubes.
Yeah.
Same campaign.
Same camp. I guess Swan had jujubes.
She did,
Didn't
but
do it very much.
she was only with you for a short time. Yeah. All right. To the sun place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking a long way around.
Yeah.
Yes, we would love that, please.
Okay. You guys can set off. Head westward. The kind of journey along the wall, you can see every few miles there are like these small kind of outposts with a couple of people just kind of manning them, with kind of gates through this really thick, extremely tall wall. This wall is like a mile tall. It's absurd, and it's all this kind of like smooth sandstone. Somebody can roll a d8 for me.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the winds are favorable.
Good.
It kind of like pushes you away from the wall as it kind of blows and sort of bounces off and kind of creates this buffer. You guys flying west for a number of hours here, up ahead and then underneath you, you just see this kind of plume of black smoke where Alakesh is. It just seems to be forge fires constantly burning here. It's hard to make out much details about what the place actually looks like. But there are sounds of hammering and clanging and just a general ruckus coming from below as you fly past. And then abruptly you are over the open ocean as you kind of pass this copse of palm trees to the west there. And you can see the lines of the lattice beneath you, and then far below, 4 miles below that, the sea violently churning down there. And you kind of bank a U-turn, a wide U-turn around the island there for about 20 minutes. And immediately are greeted with the ever upward sloping desert of Shahvirik. The first time in a while for you, Millicent, seeing this place. First time ever for the rest of you. The sandy ocean stretching before you. You can see much of the distant horizon. The skies are exceedingly clear over here, and you can see far off in the distance the walled city, enormous in its size, and the walled oasis beyond it, even bigger. Between you and that, you see this immense 100 square mile, 200 square mile forest of cacti and sort of like Joshua tree type things. To the south and east of you, you can see the very tall, sloping mountains of the Tempest Range, and at their base and kind of spreading out, just this enormous and strange forest of plateaus and spires and like hoodoos, just sprouting up in this maze and kind of sloping down and forming this really strange and massive landscape there. But before you can really even be too distracted by that, you immediately can see the enormous Godsmouth Abyss yawning in this just gaping crack in the middle of the ground here. Sand streams constantly flowing into it, and light emanating from within, as it seems like it goes all the way through this hole. You can, even from this distance, you can see the ocean through it on the other side. This thing, at its widest point, is maybe 150 miles across. It is enormous. And you can see kind of networks of tunnels and caves kind of jutting out in different places, and rocky outcroppings. But at the bottom, the middle part, there is just a wide, enormous hole through to the bottom. You can see the conflux point kind of roiling and swirling and glowing inside the abyss. And it's very, very strange. As you guys kind of fly closer, you do see what is likely on the other side of this wall here, kind of on the northern lip of the abyss there, kind of around this area. A collection of tents, with one larger kind of rectangular one that you assume to be the Tabernacle of the Sun. And a number of wooden watchtowers set up around its perimeter.
Our Jensungs are a little away from those.
Yeah, can do. It's like mid-afternoon as you guys kind of fly over the sand here and touch down a few miles to the west of this place, of this camp.
We don't have any means of, like, getting a hold of Jensung, do we?
Last time one of you messaged me in my brain.
Did we?
Oh yeah, it was ascending.
Okay.
Well, I'd say maybe not expect that, but it's a possibility.
Okay. You want me to just fly back to Tanagra, or?
You can probably just go wherever you want to for a while. I don't know.
Okay. Is there something I could go and do that would be helpful?
I mean, I'd say maybe see if any of the unnamed islands are interested in allying with the latter if there's money.
Okay. Could do that.
Do you feel like you're up to that task?
Sure.
As part of the redoubt?
Yeah.
Good.
I got a cape.
Why don't you go see the eye or something? Maybe it'll be really enlightening for you.
I think I'm good. But I'll go around some of the other ones.
Okay.
That place was creepy.
Right. Yeah. Well, you have Roger with you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Yeah. Yay. I got the cat, so that's good.
Yeah, you also have the cat, yes. I'll take Fred, though, so...
Just kind of like picking at something in your hair.
Yeah, he's staying with me right now.
I mostly forget that he's with us.
Sometimes so do I. What should we assume? Like maybe 2 weeks? A week? To meet back up with Jensen?
Uh,
Sounds
2
like it
weeks,
might be a little bit longer than that. Yeah.
a month.
Okay.
If it's going to be that long, we ought to have the capability to send you at some point.
I'll stay around the islands, and when you guys call me, I'll make my way back down to Tabernacle.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Unless we say otherwise. I feel
And
like
if I don't hear from you, I'll just come here around the end of the year.
Sure.
What month is it?
It is.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
geez.
This
It
is-
is end of
Yeah.
the 10th month.
Yeah, sure. If you
geez,
don't
yeah.
hear from us, yeah, end of the year.
Okay. Well, good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, well, take care out there, Johnson.
Yeah, you too. Don't get eaten by worms.
Do our
Well,
best.
yeah, we'll
Mhm.
certainly try about that.
Okay.
Be something.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Well, shall we walk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Let's go.
Walk the miles upon miles upon miles
Yeah.
upon miles.
It's like 2 miles.
Follow me.
This
Okay.
one, still indeed, more than a mile.
You walk
Mm-hmm.
around. This is unfamiliar terrain for most of you, and it's a little bit tiring, but you do manage to kind of approach the border of the tabernacle here. You're kind of walking through. There's these, like, every 100 paces there are these kind of tall wooden watchtowers. You kind of looking down. There is this human woman kind of standing up at the top. Dark, short hair. She's kind of maybe in her late 30s, early 40s. Just kind of peers down at you guys with a spyglass as you guys kind of walk past. She kind of looks down. What is your business?
We're hoping to not get eaten by worms.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
You guys kind of make your way in here. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, is there a particular place we should go in here?
You just kind of, one moment.
Okay.
Kind of climbs down. You see she's kind of wearing like dark kind of but loose like robes. There is a central tent which is where most of the people gather, but there are plenty of other places around for you to rest and stay if you need to, as long as you will pull your weight.
Yeah.
We were kind of hoping to wait for a moment until someone could perhaps help us trek through part of the desert.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there is a group that will be here in a number of days, perhaps a week.
Okay. Do you know which group?
Yeah, it's a traveling Air Janasi caravan. They are due to bring us some supplies.
Alright. Sounds perfect.
Just kind of walked with you guys towards the kind of central cluster of tents. Was that you on the hopper?
Yes. We're not pirates. It's just...
Be good. Smart move not to fly it in, though.
We were warned.
Yeah. You're, well, you're a strange-looking group.
We
Yeah.
get that a lot.
I imagine so.
Oh, that was just the end of the sentence. Okay.
We take all kinds, so it is fine. I come from far away as well.
The Abyss. I've heard there's perhaps things to study about it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Isn't that a thing? I don't know. What do you all do here?
We
I
train.
don't really actually. Oh,
We train and protect those who come by to seek shelter.
is there things like down there in the Abyss mouth? I mean, I don't know. There's a fucking light coming out of it and all that.
Well, that is the sun.
Oh. Well, I don't
Reflecting
know.
off of the ocean.
Ah.
But there are also monsters in there, and Asima as well. You can meet some of them up here. They do come up every so often.
Has there been anything interesting happening in the past? No. Anything notable as of late, as far as things happening with the tribes or natural events?
Actually, yes. Things have just been kind of getting steadily worse for a little bit now, just in general out here. The wildlife is getting more dangerous, especially around conflux points, it seems. There's been an increasing number of strange happenings, like people reporting undead things, or like living sand dunes that attacked them, or like living oases that came to life and tried to drown them. Like a lot of stories, more than usual.
Oh.
There's a hag somewhere,
Oh.
like a sand
no.
hag.
Anything from like down south?
Yeah, I think that's where the hag is, and also a giant and of some kind.
Did you hear about that one?
We've heard that the giant is not friendly.
No. It basically gets... When the kobolds and the goblins get too rowdy and start to stretch south, the giant comes and bashes them to the ground.
So the giant's more towards the mountains.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just sort of wandering all around. The northern half of that place is pretty much entirely taken over by goblins and kobolds.
Fantastic.
They're
Are they hostile?
not to outsiders, just to each other.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you know.
But don't get in the middle of one of their scuffles.
Oh no.
While you guys are walking, you see this strange-looking fellow, a light gray skin. He's got these piercing bright green eyes and this sort of light brown mop of hair. You can see he's got just a comedically large greatsword slung over his shoulder. Kind of comes up. Oi, Gisela, what are you doing away from the tower? You're supposed to be watching up there. There were newcomers. I was going to bring them in. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Wygan. That's my name.
Hello?
Rook.
Also known as Wygan the Handsome, Wygan the Strong, and Wygan the Brave.
Got it.
Yeah, he's very
A lot of titles.
strong. Well, when you have done as many great feats as I have, you get titles.
Kill a lot of these awful monsters we hear about.
Yes, I do lots of killing. I chop the head off, I chop the leg off, I chop the feet off. There's bug monsters, I kill them too.
Fantastic
Nice.
to hear.
All of that is actually true. It's just... What do you mean, actually true? It's all true. Of course it is. I come from down there. Big hole.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, did Charlotte and Brendan come up with you again? Yeah, no, the three of us are up here. We'll be here for a while. We gotta get some supplies from the Genasi. So, okay, good.
Great, that's what we're waiting for.
Oh well, we can wait together then. That will be fun time.
Fantastic.
That will be a fun
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Right. Well, I'll get back to it then. You can have Wygan show you around.
Okay.
I'll be happy to. Wygan the tour guide. That's another one of my titles. I forgot that. That's the fourth one. Wygan the tour guide.
Oh,
Nice.
Behold, this
Impressive.
is the camp. That's the tour.
nice.
What do you think?
I see why they gave you that title.
Yes, very short and to the point. You guys, I don't want to waste your time, so. Where are you from? I told you where I'm from. I'm from down there.
Zotenbrock.
Oh, wow. That's where she's from.
Yeah.
Could hear it in the voice.
It's
Yeah, her accent very strong. I don't have accent. I am just perfect common talker.
it's true.
I'm from Gaultold.
Ah, very cool. Trying to remember where that is. That's the little one.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the big one and the ones that go like that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty on brand, yeah.
We have a map down there.
Well, it is correct.
You are from here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not here,
Yep.
but here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to meet up with my tribe again.
Oh, okay, very cool. Yeah, we have not seen Earth Genasi in some time, but you know, sometimes they come around.
Yeah.
Wait long enough, so you find someone eventually.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, you just here to wait, or do you? I mean, I could take you around to meet all of the rest of the people that I know.
That'll be good, right? Just meet everyone.
Right
Are
this,
there a lot of people
Sure.
who...
Yeah, nothing
right
else
this
to do.
way. Kind of takes you to the eastern side of the camp. So this is where my folks usually hang out. There's Charlotte, that's Brendan, and you can see there's this kind of dark-skinned, another Aasimar woman, probably middle-aged. Maybe it's hard to tell, kind of, because she's got this like metallic, shimmering golden hair.
Mm.
And the other guy with her, probably in his maybe early 60s. He's bald, but he kind of has this straight silver beard. His skin is, it's weird because it's like a dark gray, but it also seems to be slightly glowing.
Hmm.
And he's kind of wearing like, he's just like shirtless and wearing like typical kind of a monk getup. Charlotte, Brendan, these are, I didn't learn their names, but they're travelers.
Cheers.
She just kind of comes up. Good to meet you. You are here to rest?
Rest and wait for the Air Genasi.
Ah,
Yeah.
very good. I am one of the tribe leaders down below. I just came up for more supplies. Brendan is here to train and to teach. He just kind
To teach what?
of, the way of the sun soul. You just kind of see him observe. Just kind of holds his fists out, and these like beams of light just fire out into the sky. You see this little kid, this little dragonborn girl, just kind of like runs over and just like, do it again. It's like, just fires off more of these like bolts of light. Way of the sun soul.
Picture like the
Yeah.
Usain Bolt pose.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm like, nice.
Very impressive,
He's
wagon.
kind of like punches his. Now that's Brendan doing that.
Oh, Brendan. Okay.
He just kind of like punches his fists together and they just kind of let off these sparks. No, I am not monk. I am slashy stab with big
Okay,
sword.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Oh,
I am
nice.
monk. I punch, they fall down, then I punch more. Yes, he's
Oh.
very good at punching.
Yes, you all sound very useful to have around.
Mostly Wyken, but others are good too.
Of course, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we fought, I punched you to the ground, as I recall happening. Yes, that was right where I wanted to be, though, because then I could stab you from beneath where you were never expecting it. I expected it. I put you down there. Boys, I cannot listen to you have this conversation again. Anyway,
Sounds like
that is what?
Sounds like a conversation that has happened many times.
Yes. We are at 35 and 35 tied. Next time Wagon gets upper hand. Best of 71.
Oh.
And time after that,
Who knows?
Cinder, I was thinking if anyone to ask in these parts about your thing, it might be them. Or at least
Perhaps.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Maybe to Charlotte.
What thing?
I have interest in the mountains south of here,
Hmm.
the Tempest Peaks.
It
Tempest
has
Mountains.
been some time since I've been down there. You will probably get more luck speaking to the Genasi about that.
I imagine.
Those
Have you heard any rumors about it lately?
things are going poorly all over. And down there, it seems... Well, from what the stories say, demonic wailing in the night, glowing specters flying through the sky, terrorizing people. There is a waterfall ever flowing off the back to the south, down to the ocean below. And at night you tell stories of pilgrims heading up to visit some of the monuments in the lower peaks, seeing these spectral appearances and going mad, throwing themselves off this waterfall.
Well,
Mm.
that sounds
My-
terrible, but the waterfall sounds about like what I'm probably needing
Yeah.
to look for.
My inclinations are more celestial. The
Yeah.
elemental side of things is more what you are probably after, but they are both extra planar, so there is some tie.
Yeah, all
Reason
that
to
part
believe
of it
there's some very old and powerful elemental ties in that area
Mm.
that I'm seeking.
This is what how they say, the Leviathan, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have told you all I know to know, but
I appreciate it.
we have some texts in our sacred library down below. I will take a look next time I am down, and if you are still here when I come back, I will see if I have found anything to tell you.
No,
Guess same.
now that she knows there's a sacred library, it might be hard pressed to keep us from going there ourselves.
You would not be welcomed, unfortunately. It is for my
Alright.
people only.
That's fair. And I'm going to guess going down below is mostly for your people.
Oh, no, you
overall?
are welcome to visit, just not the library. But we have a village down there as well, carved into the side of the abyss. Very nice. Not especially touristy, but you are welcome to come by anytime. We have been dealing with gnolls lately, but it sounds like one of many issues that have been plaguing Shahvirik lately.
Hmm. And I'm going to guess there was no events or anything in particular that started before all this weird stuff started happening, or is it just the weird stuff ramped up over the past period of time?
Well, it started with the surge, but it's gotten to a bad level over the last 6 months or something. But yes, there are lots of abandoned mines in the abyss. If you felt like doing some exploring, you could do that, but there are gnolls. They've been kidnapping some of our people and sacrificing them to their creepy gnoll demon god.
Great.
Sounds like it a lot.
Yeah, nothing is great down here right now, but
Yeah. I mean, maybe those we could handle, but we are kind of waiting for the tribe.
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, not asking for help, just informing you in case you decided to come down. Be warned, you may be beset upon by dogmen.
Yeah.
You kind of over here, you just see Brendan and Wygan just kind of like going at it with each other. And that little girl, that little dragonborn girl, is just kind of like sitting on the side, just like watching.
And the lady we're talking to, her name was
Charlotte.
Charlotte. It was Charlotte. Okay.
Charlotte, Brendan, and Wagon.
Wagon. Not wagon.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
Now, Jamila, turn away. You do not need to watch me dismantle this man. See the little girl just kind of like puts her hands over her eyes, but very clearly still looking through.
Yeah.
They kind of engage in this rowdy sort of tussle that ends with both of them just kind of rolling around, grappling each other on the ground. Just like, ah!
Does that normally happen?
Yeah, they're very strange.
Well, I'm sure they're very strong.
They are. That is why I have them come up with me.
Yes. But, well, I think at least for the time being, we are going to rest.
Yeah, if you, there is a collection of tents over there for that some of the refugees have been using.
We have our own. Can we just kind of set it up anyway?
Yeah, over that area is fine.
No. Right, well,
Well.
I suppose if we want to come on down, we could come to you. Sorry, Celeste, if you had...
I mean, I don't actually know a whole lot. I mean, I don't know a lot offhand about this place, so I don't have any immediate questions. But I'll.
Yeah.
Are you planning to head down soon, or like immediately?
No, I will be up here for another couple of days.
Okay. All right.
We're waiting
Yeah,
for
so-
The time
Chelsea
that
to
we
come in.
waited.
Want
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
meet with Zodge and Janet and a couple of other up here.
Great.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you looking into anything for us, or at least
Yes,
potentially.
I am curious. Your friend's situation here is intriguing to me, so kind of gestures vaguely at Cinder.
Cinder.
Yeah, I get.
That's the usual response. Yeah,
I get that too anytime I leave here, so
it's fair.
it is not often that Scourge Azimars are seen outside this area.
Yeah.
Not often that my people are seen at all, so. The feeling of being an oddity is. Well, you get it.
It is what it is.
It is. That's why I'm at the mountains, hopefully trying to learn some.
Always a valuable pursuit. You see the little kid just kind of darting back over to a fire over by that cluster of refugee tents, and you see there are 3 other younger people over there as well.
Oh, do we want to go ahead and start up the camp, or is there anything else we want to go do?
You mentioned refugees earlier?
Yeah, usually I think right now there's Arsalan, who has 3 of those kids with him. And there are a couple of other people as well. Left Almana and traveled across the desert and came over here.
Why are these people fleeing Almana?
Probably better to ask them. Different reasons.
Well, thank you for your time.
What? Boys, get up. Stop this. There's no point to this. Just kind of separates them. Wygan wins again. You did not win. I was on top. I could have pummeled you into the dirt. But you didn't. Hesitation is weakness. But you kind of just walk away as you hear this going back and forth.
Shall we go ahead and set up a magic tent?
Yes.
I
Do
will
that.
miss that weird tent that we stayed in the bazaar, though. That was
Oh yeah, it's
fun.
quite nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You guys can set that up not too far away from that other cluster of small tents, kind of within the watchtower radius here. You kind of see there's a decent sized fire set up with these 4 younger kids. You can see their age anywhere from like 11 to 16. There's a halfling, a human. There's a halfling, 2 humans, and a dragonborn there. And you can also see there are these 3 adults of different ages as well. Just kind of sitting and talking to each other, cooking food.
Well, do we want to go introduce ourselves and see what's going on if they're from Almarna?
I am curious about whatever their situation is.
Yes,
Yeah.
though doesn't exactly surprise me because I know the regime there is incredibly strict.
Yeah. Yes, we can talk to them if you'd like.
Yeah.
You can make your way over there. You see the 4 kids are kind of off and doing some sort of play fight over to a side, kind of in the sand, kind of kicking up dirt, and kind of getting a look at them. You see one of them is this human boy. One of them is kind of like paler skinned, a little gaunt. You see the dragonborn girl, white scales, kind of all these like little short horns on her head. You can see, you're kind of surprised as you see her, like during this little game of tag that they have, like one of her hands just kind of glows with this faint kind of magical energy as she kind of lets out these sparks at one of the other kids. You can see there's this human girl, kind of dark brown skin, long black hair in these 2 braids. She's got this very fine-looking rapier at her belt. And then the last one is this halfling boy. He's probably the oldest of the group, probably in his teens, probably around the same age as Millicent. Missing a foot. And he's kind of holding... he's got like a long sword and a shield at his back, but he's not holding either of them. Sitting at the fire are these other 3 adults. You can see there is a half-elf man... again, darker skin, darker complexion, with this like thin kind of copper-colored mustache. Pretty well dressed for desert, not dressed to travel by any means. He's got kind of these thin circular spectacles, kind of paging through a book. You see this. He's probably, it's kind of hard to tell. He's probably an elf or a half elf, but probably young, but not like young middle age maybe. A human woman, dark-skinned, curly black hair, these red robes she has. She's kind of chatting with this older human man. He's got this bushy black and gray beard. Again, that same kind of darker complexion that you would see around here. He's got this oversized, curled staff leaning against him. As you guys kind of walk up, the 2 of them just kind of look up, and he says, "Ah, newcomers. Take up our fire.
Hello.
We have meat cooking against the coals there, if any of you partake."
Vincent.
Just like,
He just kind of holds up this
Can
like a shish kebab, basically.
yes. Thank you. Let's go
course.
start eating it.
You are from this locale. It's very good. It's got like a really nice set of spices and aromatics on it. It's very tasty.
Well,
It's
made a very powerful
delicious.
friend.
Good.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
to hear. These the kids, they have no appreciation for good cooking, so it is good to see someone so young with a refined palate as yourself.
Thank you.
Anything made of meat would please her, so...
Ha! I am Marsalin Tarok. I am sort of the father of this rowdy bunch here. Well, not the one, but 3 of the 4.
From Almana.
Yeah. Yeah, we came from
Yeah.
there. We left there about 2-3 weeks ago.
And I don't know what question to ask. How is it?
Well, I suppose that depends who you ask. If you ask me, that not so good. But I don't know. Nazanin and Mantor had slightly different experiences, I think. See the woman sitting with him there. No, not so good for me either. But my proclivities are slightly different. She just kind of holds out a hand, and you see this kind of glowing energy kind of emanating off of it.
Oh.
This is what happens when you are too faithful.
Virgin came over to ask what drove you away, but seeing the kids play, and one of them...
Yeah, well, I was sort of... You see the older man is kind of like standing up and starts poking at the fire again. I am not so gifted, but I made it my business to look after children in the city who had been left behind by the, well, whatever reason. And this group of 3, he just kind of points at the Dragonborn, and then the human girl with the sword and the halfling boy with the sword and shield. They all came into difficulties with the leadership there. Jamela, he's going to point to the Dragonborn, started manifesting some sort of sorcerer tendencies. Obo there just got into a nasty run-in with the guard that resulted in corporal punishment, hence the foot.
Oh.
And Vida picked up that sword on the street corner somewhere, and it began speaking to her, and ever since then she's been able to fire things out of her hands and read others' thoughts.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
concerning.
So I decided
Quite
to
a
get them
fight.
out of town.
That's good. I
Well,
kind of was in that similar situation, so
You come from Almana.
yeah, that's where I was before I kind of started traveling with my tribe. I didn't even know about my Genasi heritage till
Oh,
I point to my tattoos. That kind of happened, and that's
That-
kind of why we had to leave too.
that would do it.
Hmm.
So you have some sort of magical manifestation there as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is a similar story to the one that Nazanin tells. Yeah, I followed Lathander, I still do. But you pray too hard and you accidentally heal a few people and suddenly you are suspect number one in everything.
I knew that it's obvious, like, Almana is very strict, but I didn't know how strict, and I'm really sorry you had to deal with that.
We are here now. There are many others like us that have not been so lucky. You can see
That's been-
the half-elf guy with the glasses reading through the book just kind of closes it and just kind of... Yes, they are very strict about what they let you look into. I believe there is something at the center of that oasis.
Like what?
Unfortunately, I was unable to tell. They detained me and threw me out before I could get very far.
I mean, any theories?
I have a number of theories, yes. I believe there is some sort of dragon being that resides at the bottom of the oasis, eating and feasting on people that they feed it. And also some sort of flower-like thing residing in the center, on a lily pad. Don't know precisely what the nature of it is, but...
Can I insight this to see if it feels conspiracy or
Go for it.
researchy?
Yeah.
Does this
Oh,
make tinfoil hat?
You can ignore Montor. He is a little yeah, this guy, you know, you don't really know him, so it's hard to say whether or not you would trust his theories here, but
Something going on, but he seems a little
he
overzealous.
seems a little overzealous, but you know there's something weird with the Oasis. Who's to say it's not that?
Yeah. Interesting.
I hadn't really heard that before, but in regards to the magic though, and people getting it, has that ramped up recently, or is it just been a normal occurrence that happens to befall some of the people of Almana?
It happens a little bit more, it seems, than before, or people are just getting worse at hiding it, but something is afoot. It could have to do with the fact that the city is situated over a conflux point. I am not ruling that out, but it does seem like something is going on a bit more. But I didn't want to stay around to find out.
Wise.
Yeah.
And has the overall situation in Almana gotten worse? Like, have they gotten stricter, or is it the same as it's been?
It is about the same. The rules still apply. The charter is still draconian and difficult to remember all of, but the people eat, never as much as you want, but always as much as you need. We work, not too much to be considered unjust, but more than enough to be tired all the time. We're given just enough luxury not to rebel, but little enough that we're too tired to even think about it.
See.
A lot of
And
people
there
there.
seems Yeah, and I know they're usually fairly closed off, but have they, I don't know, things seem to be going on in the other continents that I'm curious if they've made any movements at all.
A lot more warforged.
Mm.
A lot
Yes,
more
what is...
slave labor.
Oh,
I've heard a strange tendency of doing business with Seltenbrock, buying these creations of magical technology and then banishing people for being magical in their city.
I can't
Surely that
explain it.
is surely that is strange to more than just me, right?
Of course.
The
Good.
ban on magic is not a.
It,
It is a
they
pragmatic.
just want to make sure that only they control the magic.
Correct.
Not that it's like evil or something.
No, there
Just
is
that
no.
they're not allowed to.
There's no philosophical reason for it. It is pure pragmatism.
Yeah.
And the clerical magic especially is frowned upon because it is used to conjure food and they control that supply. And if the people have access to creating their own food and water, it is a bad thing for them.
wow. That makes sense. But hearing it in that context, I hate that.
Well, sure.
Not much to be done about it.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you want to end up in Mintak, or worse.
No.
That's why I got out.
I
That's why I
don't
took the kids
blame you.
out. Traveling across the desert is not ideal, but
I'm about to say, you've been quite a way.
we traveled north around Spine Valley.
Yeah.
Where do you plan to end up, or is this your destination because of?
We'll stay here for a time. I don't know what is best for the children. Hearing rumblings of war,
Yep.
I don't know
Yep.
what. I don't know where is safer. I know Obo wants to go to Tanagra. Eventually.
Yeah.
Would be safer, or at least for a time.
So here, Alakash or Tanagra are probably your best bets.
Not good for those of us who don't like the heat.
No?
Although this time of year it is rather frigid at night. So what brings you all here?
Heading down south.
At Spirelands?
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Sounding like we'll need it.
Yeah.
We want to get some research done, at least look into some things, but we know it's going to be a painful endeavor.
Aye. But everything worthwhile is.
Yeah.
Seems that way lately. Appreciate the information.
Yes.
Of course. Always
Best
good
of
to
luck.
always
finding
good to
your-
share a fire.
Yeah, and I don't think we've exchanged names. I'm Celeste. As you can probably see, I'm a follower of Saloon.
See, Nazanin just kind of nods. She has adornments of Lathander, which is kind of opposite side of the coin.
Rook from all over.
I'm Millicent.
you are from here.
Hmm?
And I'm Cinder from down below.
That really does take all kinds.
Yeah.
Seems so lately.
Well, it seems you all have interesting journeys ahead. I hope to hear about them someday.
Perhaps you might.
Yeah, we hope to get back to tell them.
Yeah.
I imagine we'll be staying here for some time. The kids seem to get along with Nestor, the boy from here. Don't know where he's from originally. He certainly isn't from here, but the looks of it.
There are certainly worse places to be than this.
I think they generally just want you to help out around the camps, and they'll let you stay and eat, all of that. To participate in whatever they need.
Seems plenty fair.
Sounds fair to me.
Well then, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm sure we will see each other again soon enough.
No, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again for the information.
Of course.
Oh, here, take out the fucking gobstopper and just like brush it off. Here, give this to one of those kids.
Oh,
Why?
Oh, I'll do it.
okay.
No.
We do
Magical candy.
pre-sucked candy.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, that's the best to
Think
get.
of
Fine.
it that way.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for the it's fine. They won't care.
Well,
No,
we
none
are
of them
the-
has had candy in so long.
Lindsay candy aside, if you need
will-
anything.
They'll probably share it between the four of them, if I'm being completely honest.
It's magical. It'll they'll figure
They'll
it
figure
out.
it out. Yeah, they're kids. I've seen them eat dirt.
Alright.
You guys can go over and bestow upon them the candy. They are thrilled
Yeah.
with this.
Here, kid, here's a used gobstopper.
Yeah.
It's magical. It's,
Yeah,
it's no joke.
It's a magic stuff. It's magic candy.
It's antibacterial,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Still
exactly.
used.
That's part of the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
You see, kind of, there's off to like one side of this place. There's like a small kind of corral where there's a number of like goats and sheep and camels kind of penned. And kind of next to that, there's like a very rudimentary garden with this woman who seems to be doing some kind of druidic magic to like tend to it and try to keep it alive. It's
we go,
rather
Samuel.
difficult.
Yeah, that's where you can help.
If you want me to be out of third levels for wherever we're going, yeah, I can certainly do quite a lot for her.
Oh, that one's not virtual.
Sure isn't.
No, never mind.
That's why I always do it for you at the end of rests.
I guess we'll see where we're at by that point.
All right. You guys can get your rest. Your short rest, that is.
I'll keep where I'm at.
I don't think I need to really press the button.
Mm.
I've done nothing since the.
But since the last. You guys get your
Well,
rest.
that's not true. We haven't done nothing. We've done a whole lot of.
You leave the bag of holding outside the tent, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leave my
can we,
bag.
like,
Like,
You can have Cinder keep
make
an
a
eye on it.
hole. Yeah.
You can, like, yeah.
don't
How
go anywhere backpack.
low are you, Millicent?
Huh?
How many hit points are you down?
Just 11.
Okay. I'll use one of my healing kit things on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back to full.
To Millicent,
Yeah.
that's just to Rook. That's a quarter.
Yeah. You're looking to.
I feel a lot better.
Of course.
The following morning,
Mm-hmm.
you guys who sleep are awakened by, and Cinder, you just start to hear this kind of distant sound coming from the west. That just sounds like, and it just seems to be getting louder. Just like loud droning buzz. And you hear one of the people kind of standing up on a nearby guard tower just yelling down, Tuscule!
What's happening? What's going on?
You hear immediately sounds of people getting up, people drawing weapons, people running to the west.
Oh,
You see there's a
fuck.
cloud of people kind of pushing past. As you guys kind of come out of the tent, and you see a number of fellows who look like this.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh. What is
Just
he
kind of
holding?
flying in and starting to attack the camp and attack the livestock.
Oh no!
And a number of them land.
Protect the meat.
A number of them land right outside your tent.
Oh fuck!
Just one of them just kind of like lands
meat
right.
comes second.
One of them just lands right in front of you, Rogue, just like with these swords. So go ahead and take a break here. We'll take our break right here.
Oh yes.
Meat second, protect me.
You got it.
All right.
Having to make a list like Roger, like, no, I'm
Yeah,
up
yeah.
here. Meat is right here. Celeste is maybe here.
All right.
Just a little bit under the meat.
We'll be back in a moment, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, kids. There's bug people.
Oh yeah.
Doing bug people things. We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Cinder is
Uh-oh.
first.
God damn it.
Hmm.
I don't
Well.
want to be down there.
Same. Every
Oh.
time.
Hey, I'm not.
Boy,
That's
that's gonna be a hell of a thing.
it. Sure is.
I'm in danger.
Always.
Yeah, went on to.
Sure, we're gonna use the spirit on this one. I'm just gonna come out here next to Rook. I'm just
Hello.
gonna make him appear right here.
Just kind of. Technically, each of those two bugs is occupying the same space. They're just like kind of writhing around each other because that gives them some bonuses when they do that.
I
no.
don't like that.
Mm-mm.
So if that is the case, could I have him appear here
Yes.
and he would be able to hit 3 of them?
Correct.
I shall do that. Y'all.
Yeah.
Bit of damage.
They're bug types, so you know it's super effective.
Yeah.
Does it do double?
No.
Oh.
A shame. I think that's it, because Druid doesn't have shit for bonus actions.
All right. Do you want to
Actually, I'll
command him?
Shillelagh, just in case that happens. And then, yeah. Or, yeah, you're right. I'll command him out. Shut up. I'll just have him teleport over here.
Okay.
He won't bring anybody. He'll just blow up the other ones.
Moves to work. Just kind of.
One of them takes a little bit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 more damage.
Oh yeah. That's money in the bank right there.
It's some.
Alright, well this thing's gonna attack your spirit.
Good.
We're gonna do an attack with his bite, an attack with his claws, an attack with his stinger. And he has advantage because he's in the same space as another one.
Uh-oh. Hmm.
Yeah, that 26 definitely hits his 13 AC.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Advantage with that armor class, it's gonna be hard for him to miss.
Who knows, man? Maybe it'll happen.
Like that. And the stinger's the worst one. Alright. This guy is gonna take his light crossbow and shoot at Rook.
Uh-oh.
Miss.
Oh.
Very nice. Celeste.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless.
Okay.
Go. Oh, damn it. I gave you guys concentration. Sorry about that.
I don't think you did.
No, I think it's just
It's your
that relates
concentrating.
to your concentration.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those go away when you
Yeah,
lose yours.
it'll be good.
Alright.
Any bonus?
Alright,
Any move?
yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and... You know, I'll just stay in the tent for right now.
Yeah, that's smart. That's fair. That's a good call on your end.
Yeah.
This guy is gonna skitter up here.
Oh, hello.
Make an attack with his claws at Cinder.
Hey, bae.
Wow, that was bullshit. That was a 15 on my screen. This guy back here.
Not for you.
Make 2 longbow attacks. Just kind of pulls out this weird, like, chitinous longbow, and he will take an attack at Rook. And another one. There we go.
Yes.
Finally. this like weirdly fletched arrow just kind of gets you right in the shoulder. It hurts. This thing is really rough. He's gonna use his bonus action to dash, and he's gonna fly over here.
Can I uncanny dodge ranged attacks?
I think so.
I go to that. Oh, yes. Can I uncanny dodge that attack? Or...
So you take only
okay.
10. So that's just the 10 hit points that it eats.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy will run up and attack you thrice.
Hmm.
One bite. That'll do it.
Uh-huh.
One claw.
Oh.
That'll do it. And then one sting with he butt.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Huh?
Jesus.
Oh.
And you are paralyzed as this poison
Jeez.
courses through you. You're like, oh, this is some good poison. Now if he gets to hit you again, he can prepare you as a host. Millicent.
No. Not on my watch. Seeing all that, Millie's gonna rage.
Okay, you bless. How did you?
I wasn't feeling it, I guess.
DC was 13. He got a
Like
12.
that. I hate bugs! And I ran out and I come and hit this number 3 over here. I'm gonna reckless this.
Okay.
Hit number 3, my
Hate
lord.
bugs.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Oh jeez. Thank God.
Dang.
'Cause that was not a good roll. Okay. That plus my. Oh my God!
Plus
I
8
get
though.
some theory. Okay, at least that one was better. Okay, second attack, hit him again. Crap. Get out of here!
You kill that one. You just like chop it into bits.
Get away from my friends!
Rook, you are paralyzed. Let me see if you can do anything about that.
Can I have a bonus action or something?
Yeah, and you repeat the save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So if you're paralyzed, yeah, you might have a bonus action.
Let's see.
Can't move or
Alright.
take action, but yeah, I think you.
Okay. Just, friend, please don't let me die here today. And I'll just do a healing word to myself. Alright,
Okay.
that's fine.
You can repeat the con save here. Oh, it was almost a 2.
There we go.
Instead, you're better
Great!
for the time being. This guy's gonna ping you with his light crossbow, though. Oh, hang on, let me remove the effect. Try that again. He does have advantage, so he still hits you. He does have advantage because he's inside the same space as his buddy. So he hits. It's just not a crit or anything. The 2 wouldn't be. Alright, he does some damage to you.
Oh.
Cinder, back to you.
Alright. This is terrible.
I'm not feeling so hot.
You're just like,
I would imagine he's chewing on your leg.
When are you ever?
Ooh, oh yes, I
There's
do
that.
feel that. Oh yes, I'm starting to get that feeling back. He is chewing on my leg.
Glad I can inform you of that.
Sorry, I couldn't look down at that moment.
Aha.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It begins. We will.
That one is going to
do-
use a reaction to take an attack of opportunity. Really fast here.
Yeah, that's right.
He's going to hit you with his stinger.
Oh no.
Going to try to paralyze you. Nope.
No.
I think not.
Nope. Anyway.
I forgot. His bonus action to cast direct breath action to reuse after. Spirit gonna die if he stays there. So for this turn, it'll be an action to just burning hands, which is the same size.
Okay.
And then bonus action, this command the spirit to reposition a bit here. So we'll start with roll a cinder plate.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it did. And bonus action command spirit.
Okay.
Him fly over here, and then we're gonna teleport.
Like, all right, buddy, let's get the fuck out of here.
Go down here.
Saute that other guy.
I guess here, so that we burn him and not Mill.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Actually, wait. Being dumb, I'm. Nope. Alright. Point of order, I've been using this wrong. The spirit explodes the space he leaves, not the space he arrives. There is no... The stat block for the spirit isn't in Fantasy Grounds anymore, so I snipping tooled it into Legend Keeper so that I could go check it again. And I've been using that wrong. It's the space he leaves.
Interesting.
So you suppose those two guys up there?
Yeah. But help me remember that, because I've been doing that wrong.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll forget too, so it's fine. Everything, we're all fine here. We're all
In
fine.
reality, it makes very little difference in practice, so it really is just a point of order thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly like a turn later.
Whoa.
That damage.
Yeah, whoa.
That was some damage.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right.
Hey.
This guy mad. Who does he go after? This one will go after Cinder.
I lit him on fire.
He's mad.
Good.
Seeing if he was smart enough to realize that, but he does have an intelligence of 10, so it could go either way. Actually, he's gonna start with the paralyze.
Ooh.
With the sting. Fucking miss. So that
Yeah.
Think the fuck not.
bite you. Alright, a D4. Let's go. Claws, and it's his claws. The claws of a wasp. This guy. He's gonna stand up here in his friend's space and shoot you with a crossbow. Oh, nat 20, baby.
Jesus.
That's not gonna work correctly, is it? But almost worked correctly. One more point of damage to you.
And
Hmm. Well,
That ability they have to sit in the same spot as a friend and get advantage is called skittering.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
For the record, I already didn't, and now I like it less somehow.
Oh, the skittering around over there. I can't tell.
Toma
Which one
Beast,
has the
baby!
crossbow?
So many cool monsters in there. Celeste, it's your go.
All right. I was just going to Healing Word Rook, but I have a different idea. I'm gonna go ahead and use Preserve Life
Mm-hmm.
on Cinder, his little spirit, and Rook, because that's who's taking damage currently.
I can take 8 of that.
You
Oh, it
have.
only gets up to half, right?
Yeah.
Well, it says the verbiage is the feature can restore creatures to normal, or I guess it's no more than half of its hit point maximum.
Yep. So I can take 8 to get to
Well,
half of my max. The rest are for you.
I can take 4, right? If I'm mathing right. Half rounded. It's half. So like I have 57, so I could heal down to 28 or 29 wounds.
I'll say you can take 5. I'll be generous.
Okay.
if you,
And the
And
spirit,
also your fires here.
the spirit is at 19 out of 35.
Yeah.
So he can heal for 2 as well.
Wow.
I was just trying to heal multiple people
Yeah,
without
no,
burning a
She's
third
like,
level spell.
everybody's
Appreciate
jumping
it.
down my throat about numbers and math.
It's just
I
like,
appreciate the
I'm
healing.
trying to heal you guys, and instead I'm having an algebra lesson.
it's also really funny because it's just like you look around like, oh my god, people are bleeding, and then like a single cut gets healed on them, and it's like, yeah, that was my half. It's like, Rook,
Half of Rook's health is unfortunately not very much.
it's a paper cut. He got bit by ants and nearly died.
Ants.
Oh, you healed that bite that he's. Ah!
Ants.
He's
Oh, you made me again.
take your healing.
Thanks.
Take your day healing.
That's an action.
See, 1 week he's murdering you, the next you're healing him. Life
Yeah.
goes on.
In
The
this
wheel
group, it has
weaves as the
to.
wheel wills.
Oh whoa. I don't really have bonus, so I live in. Well, I'll go ahead and come outside the tent.
Target acquired.
Just, I'm here now.
This one doesn't skitter. He's gonna shoot Cinder.
Hmm.
Can I please hit someone sometime with something? Oh, that was almost a natural 20! Fucking god damn it.
I'm glad it wasn't.
Alright, this guy's mad. This is the real guy. This guy's mad.
Oh, he's skittering right
Oh,
there.
he mad. Oh,
That
this
guy's
guy's
skittering.
mad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take a little bit of
so he
damage.
is.
Con save. Yeah, baby! Cinder! Somehow this poison causes you to seize up! Now it's his claws. And it's an
How does that
automatic
happen?
crit because you're paralyzed.
Did that roll with the appropriate advantage for being a Warforged?
Well,
I
I'm
don't-
sure I don't know. What is the
Watch your
advantage
thought.
that you have?
I resist poison.
This
Because-
is not poison. Not technically by the attack description. It's just paralysis. You're not poisoned.
No. No.
Because like with drow poison, it says while you're poisoned in this way, you're paralyzed. This just says you paralyzed.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
So this is an auto
You ju-
crit. So
you
add
said
8
it
to
just
this.
right.
Add
Uh-oh.
8 to that?
Because it's 2d4.
Uh-huh. How you looking?
Oh, he coming in for the
Oh.
big one though.
Oh man.
With a bike.
why
Oh, he
you're
fucking missed. Millicent. Cinder is a tree.
Oh.
He's a petrified
yeah.
tree.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
so angry at this, and I run up and I'm like, stay away from him! And will reckless attack this one in front of me. Which I
Ew.
think is the one that hit him. Okay, my advantage on is fine. Oh god. Thank god that hit, but makes me sad.
You hit at what cost?
What cost? Okay, hit again, reckless. Yep. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's bug o'clock, baby.
God,
Bug.
that's upsetting. Alright. That is my turn.
Rook.
I'll throw my dragon tooth dagger at one of them.
Okay, you gonna make them
Yeah.
go crazy?
Yeah,
What do you have? Did you write down the effect for that? Because I don't remember what I said.
I did. Wisdom save of my DC, which is not fantastic.
You got a 19.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'll try.
I guess I don't really have. Man. Oh no. Bonus action of this. Oh, hang in there, buddy. Yeah, you got this. Just there we go.
Nice.
You're looking a little better.
This dwelling, he's gonna take a. He's gonna fucking claws. Gonna
Uh-oh.
come in with. The
Oh no,
claws
get away!
as the
I was
claws.
hoping he would
God
have been
damn
crazy,
it!
but
I can't hit him even when it's paralyzed. You can do a bonus action if you want.
I do want.
I bet you
I
do.
think you should. Yeah.
I
Take
wonder.
me away.
I wonder what it will be.
Take
Tell
me
us
away,
where you
little
leave.
friend.
Take
Yeah.
me away!
Take me away.
Thanks.
I got you. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn, which you usually
Oh!
succeed the shit out of.
We're just gonna peer over here.
You can hit those two boys and
Oh.
Millicent as
I
well.
think that, yeah, Millicent.
You can take it. It's a d6.
I can take it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
See this. I think I should also hit drone 1 based on where it's standing. 5 foot radius.
You wouldn't hit him. You were within 5 feet. Your spirit was not.
Buddy boy
Yeah.
was not. That. Hello?
Great.
Hello? Oh, it's turning his fucking. Be him. There we go. Yaw.
Hmm.
God
course.
damn it, boy.
6
Fine,
damage.
6 damage.
I think I had, yeah,
Your,
it's okay.
your
I
beef
had those
jerky
temp-
took care of it. It's fine. Yeah.
I had my template points. We're fine. Good thing we had that meal I made. It's so good.
All right, we're back to targeting Rook.
Uh-oh.
oh, oh no! Stop it.
Send her away! That bite that healed, it's back. Uh-oh. That wasn't a bite.
Paralyzed again. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. No pun intended.
These
Uh,
are
It paralyzes me and I like fall over.
Add
and
4 to this.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm down.
All
Exactly.
This drone will
It's
just
exactly 40.
take a shot at Cinder with his
Good night.
crossbow. Let me remove your paralysis from you. But he does still have advantage because he's inside his friend. Or whatever.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Kapow! The last. There's bugs.
Oh my.
You guys can see kind of around other people. Everybody else in the camp is fighting these bugs elsewhere.
Okay, well. I am. You know, we are probably going to rest. Mass healing word. Get the 2 boys up.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Get in the tent. But
I haven't
that's
had
fine.
many opportunities.
I know, he's still chewing on your leg.
I see that.
It's got like
I'm gonna
holes
go ahead
all
and,
over you from the stinger.
Oh, my leg looks terrible.
It sure
God.
does. I'll go ahead and use Told the Dead as my action.
Do it.
On the one presumably chewing on his leg.
Failure.
Huh.
That was a fun roll there.
Yeah. It was like cocked on my screen.
Yeah, it was
It was.
It was so weird.
longbow. Oh my god. This guy does
Oh,
so
he's
much
over there.
damage if he ever hits. There it is!
Uh-oh.
Get timber!
God.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
This guy is gonna use his prepare host attack because Rook is paralyzed. Finally, he can do it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm still technically paralyzed, yeah.
You are unconscious again, I think. Because that's a crit. So that's +8.
Then, yeah, of
After
course.
that, can
Oh,
I
wait.
use Sentinel?
Yes.
Oh, uncanny dodge? Do I have a reaction?
Not while you're paralyzed. You don't have actions or reactions while you're incapacitated.
Okay, then I'm at.
And you are now, when that hits you, you are paralyzed for 8 hours.
That's rude. Okay, I'm gonna hit
Oh.
with Sentinel as my reaction
Okay.
real quick.
So, Rook, you cannot end that effect on yourself anymore. Somebody else has to make a medicine check on you now.
Oh boy.
Well, you don't want it to be melee. Jeez. Wait, what?
What happened to that?
Did it go through?
It's just stuck.
It's just
It's
stuck there.
just. Oh,
Make
there.
it.
Oh,
Like-
it wasn't one laugh.
The elephant labored and brought forth a mouse.
Oh man, that was my reaction. All right,
Well, now it's
let's
your
kill
turn.
some. Yeah, I'm gonna wail on it again recklessly. Okay. Oh jeez.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Good thing.
There we go.
Okay, Divine Fury. And you know what? And then I'm gonna add some extra damage with my weapon.
Yeah.
Just for this guy. There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you lop that
Yeah,
thing's
good,
head
good.
off.
Yep. Come up to this guy with my second attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
His skittering partner.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to use it. I was like, come here!
Get over.
Oh, there he is.
31.
You hit my friend! You knock him down! That's it. That's
Pretty good.
It's pretty
Did it double everything correct?
No, 5 more damage to that guy.
Yeah. Alright.
All right. Rook, make a death save if you would.
Oh yeah.
I have nothing for this.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hey, Bless is still going though.
Yep.
Comes over here. We're going to pick you up.
Oh no.
Oh, no, no,
Then he's going to fly away.
no. Wait, that's not an attack. I can't do anything about that. Oh,
We
wait,
just got your
I'm
reaction
gonna stand
back.
up.
Can you sentinel? Yeah.
How far
No.
can he fly?
He's got a flying speed of 60 feet.
Enough. It couldn't fly enough.
Does the reckless count? Is it still in effect? No,
It is.
right?
It's
It's only
only
my
on
turn. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. Wait, this guy, yeah. Oh! Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We're good. He's back. We're good. Oh, that did not go through. Try to be
His
good.
armor class is bad. Oh!
Yeah! No, take away my.
All right, Cinder, make a death save.
Starts picking me up.
No!
Like a flight. Like, I've used her axe. Normally she uses like a fly swatter. Like,
Why did that?
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
oh, natural one.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 fails.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
is the guy still there? Oh no, he can't do anything. Oh no.
The
No.
spirit
Put him in
can
the
take,
tent. Put him in
the
the
spirit
tent.
the spirit
still-
can take a full action.
He still can?
Yeah, so
Okay.
when I'm incapacitated, he doesn't just have to dodge. He can do whatever the
Okay.
hell he wants.
Put him in the tent.
That's good.
Put him in the
Makes a
tent.
medicine check on you. Nice.
Oh, you're a medicine check. I don't know.
I guess he could try. I don't. And what
If
is
there's
he?
if there's anybody that knows how Cinder works, it's probably him.
I'll say you could
That
do it.
being said, his medicine is
That's-
+2.
Yeah,
so
he
that's
needs,
not awesome.
Oh.
Mine.
He needs a 10 to stabilize, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can do
Yeah.
it if you want.
Huh.
Yeah. All right. You're
Hey.
stabilized. All right. So this guy's got a flying speed of 60, and he can. This one can't dash as a bonus action, so he's just gonna use his action to dash, and get 60 feet while carrying Rook. So they get up to the corner there.
Oh my god!
Oh, they can't do anything about it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh.
This drone's gonna come over and attack you while you're on the ground,
What?
stabilized. Actually, let me see. All right, he'll attack Millicent.
Okay. He does have advantage on me.
Oh yeah, you reckless, didn't you?
I sure did.
Well, it's not a natural 20. Celeste.
Oh.
Rook
They
is,
did
being,
damage to it.
Rook is being carried away by a bug.
I was like, damn me.
I'm gonna move over here.
Can't do anything about that. There's too many of them trying to take her away.
We're gonna
Trying to
fucking
take
we're
you
gonna
back
press for
to the queen.
a whole week after this bullshit.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
use
plan.
another mass
You'll
healing
make-
word.
You'll make a delightful host for some eggs.
Eggs. It.
Ig.
Well, that's nice and all. Now I can be conscious while I'm flown away.
Hang on.
Have an inner monologue while I'm being...
You wake up
Well,
from conscious.
I guess this is where it ends.
Maybe I shouldn't
Blown
have stabbed
away
Celeste.
by a bug.
I'll go ahead and bing bong it because I can basically just be within 60 feet. I did a long range bing bong. Here we go.
Yeah.
You bing that bong.
Yeah.
Nice.
Critical.
Hey, nice.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
And
That'll
now-
do it. I'm really tapping out.
And now this guy's still here.
This fucker.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
no.
I'm okay with that. Have health for now.
Yeah, you're looking healthy.
It's more as the save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, don't I have war? Caster?
Do you?
I do. I
Well, repeat that save. then.
can. Yes.
Repeat that concentration check. Just make a con save.
Oh, okay. I did.
Right, you can put Bless
check.
back up.
Cool. I forgot to put that onto my character, so. Or the active items, I
Oh,
guess.
he hit you again.
Oh,
So make another
Great.
con save.
love to. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, you still have Bless up.
Mm-hmm.
Although, what's the
Thank you.
range on Bless?
Pull it up. It is 30 feet.
The Rook is not blessed anymore. I believe that's how concentration spells work on targets. If they go out of the range, because that's why Witch Bolt sucks so bad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, Millicent.
Oh, reckless
But you
attack
can put the
this
bless
guy in
back
front
up
of
on the
me.
other two.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Oh yes, do that please. Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy in front of me recklessly. Cause why not? I'm angry. I'm mad about the situation. That's
I don't imagine you have any range things.
shit.
There's a couple of hand axes.
Oh.
Remember,
Hey, got those axes.
got those fine hand axes.
Do I? I forgot to add
You have
that.
4
That's
hand
right.
axes from
That's right.
Hand axes.
Harrison
That's true.
Fossaway.
A Hail Mary
Yeah.
it.
I will then.
What's the throne range
What's
on
the?
those?
Yeah. Wait, I don't have it. Wait, let me put that in my thing so I can just.
2060. So you could do it with disadvantage. And if you're reckless,
I'm recklessing,
so-
so it's gonna be. Can I? Or I don't know.
Well, how far is your movement?
Oh, I'm 40 feet. I can get closer.
Is that close enough to bring it into 20?
Let me see.
Yes. I think so, anyway.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like 40-ish is here. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say you can do it.
Cool. So I can keep the advantage.
Yeah, so it's a flat roll. Oh, no, yeah, you have advantage. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
You're in the range now.
Yay. Yeah, okay. Oh, almost hit the wrong.
He is like 20 feet up, but it's 20 feet and 20 feet, so.
Okay. Bam. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, he did it all.
Hang on, 6, 12, 17, so that's plus 3 more damage. Oh my god, dude, he's got 1 hit point left.
It's just
He's like hanging on by a thread. Rook, you're there. I don't think there's anything you can do. Cinder, you're alive, technically.
Oh, I don't need to do this. 'Cause
You're
I'm
stabilized.
And I
You
killed you.
just, yeah, you got healed, didn't
Oh,
you? Yeah.
I'm up.
Not only that, you're
Yeah.
conscious.
Just like, oh, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, I healed you. What
It's
are you
like, woe is me.
My test
Like, stand up.
Get him!
Hold on.
Oh my god!
I got him.
I'm really trying
It's just like,
Action command spirit. Actually, first, I run over here and hide behind the tent so that guy doesn't shoot me. And then bonus action command spirit. He will go his full 30. How far is that guy? How far is my
60?
range? I think that's long range for this flame seed. 60 feet! Haha!
Tui. Oh my god.
Off the 20 on my
Hey,
screen.
hey, you know what his armor class is?
Oh my god.
He's gonna action dash and fly 120 feet.
No!
It's okay, guys. I got this.
120 feet.
So he's here plus another 120 feet away from the camp. He's like outside the range now.
Oh my
He's like outside
God.
the camp now. All right, that guy's dead. Celeste.
All right. Guiding bolt's 120 feet.
Well, he's currently that
Like
plus
100.
60.
And then-
He's 180 feet from you. He flew another 120 on his last turn, so he's that far away plus 120.
I
Jesus.
don't imagine any of the people in camps.
They're dealing with other ones at the moment.
Yeah.
Why is half of our shit always saving Rook?
God damn it. My movement's 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see.
You guys also see there's a couple of them carrying away a goat as well.
Oh. Meh.
No.
Rook's just like,
Can't you make those saves again?
Yeah. In a few hours, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like 8 hours.
I forgot.
yeah,
That's a
you're just
mean
you're just
poison.
paralyzed for 8 hours. Somebody could make a
That's
medicine check
true.
on you, but you can't. You don't get to
Got
repeat the
it.
save.
Oh my god.
Can't believe that
Got anything?
my longest range is 120 and I move 30, but that doesn't matter because he's still like, 60 away. Ah. No.
You have a bow they
At
can
least for
lend me?
Rook. I do not have. Oh. Buckles. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and hit the other guy. I'll go ahead and hit him with a, the guiding bolt.
Okay.
I won't. That's it. That's my turn.
No.
I'm here.
I just can't move at all, right?
No movement, action, or reaction.
Okay. I can't I don't know. So I can't move something out of my bag or something. I don't know.
Probably not. We'll get to it.
Okay.
That was a miss. Oh my god. Because you're technically incapacitated when you're paralyzed, so.
Oh, okay.
Millicent?
Ah.
I like how Cinder is like a pile of blood over there, and Millicent has 1 damage.
We
just had to mix things up.
15, 20. Okay.
He's 145
Ooh.
feet away from you at this juncture.
Yeah, I cannot get to that. But maybe if I do this, what if I just kill this guy?
Nobody's even laid a hand on him, and he had more health than everybody else.
Yep. What if I kill him, take his bow, and that's that's my only option. I have nothing else. Let's see,
I
that's
mean, you're not
40.
gonna kill him in 1 round, but yeah.
No, I can try.
She'll be mad.
Oh,
if
actually, I
you try.
can't. I'm gonna try. Well, I got 3 more hand axes, so I guess I'm just gonna throw it at him so I can do something. And then I'm within range that I can get advantage if I reckless, correct?
Yeah.
That's enough. Okay, if he had no damage done. Throw my axe at him. Oh, it's like maybe. I think it's this plus, I guess, my Divine Fury, so let me add that. Ah!
Hey,
Throw my other one, I guess, at it. So I got 1 left. Oh, God. Okay. That's my turd.
Rook, there's a bug.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cinder!
aren't you glad you're conscious for it now?
Yeah.
You just hear like, oh.
Maybe I made a mistake.
It's 120 from the edge of the map, so
Yeah.
I'd have to reach the edge of the map.
You might be able to, yeah. With your teleporty bullshit.
Yeah, if you hold your action or something.
That's what I would have to do.
Are you able to get far enough?
If I run here,
Huh?
the spirit can teleport me. Yeah, I could get right here.
Yeah, I'd say it's just 120
Barely.
feet away. You could hit it with a firebolt. I mean, you could try to hit it with a firebolt.
I will do so. I will try
I'd
that.
appreciate.
I will try that there thing and probably whiff again. I didn't.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay.
Well, that'll bring it
God.
down then.
Yeah!
And Rook, you take
Oh,
11
that
points of
deal-
bludgeoning damage from falling.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
that deal damage to me?
Yes, you sure did damage yourself.
11 points?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not unconscious.
This guy dies.
This guy's like a
Oh
girl.
my god.
So you're
Whoops.
120 feet out
Over
there.
in the desert that way.
You.
Oh.
You did reckless, right? So I get to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do have advantage.
Oh, also,
Oh, did I just?
I
I
am
just
going
skipped you, didn't
to-
I?
yeah.
Sorry, I skipped Celeste.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna kill him, so I'm just gonna do his turn and then I'll go back to you. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I cancel the crit?
You can. So let me.
I'm going to use it. Tell me what I need to minus, I guess. If it didn't do it.
Subtract 24. Partially resisted. Yeah, so. I don't. So it was 35 and it should have been 24, which should have been 12 with your resistance. So take 5 off of what you took there.
Oh,
He shoots you. again.
thank you, Benji! Not one, but...
Alright, sorry, back to you, Celeste.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and go ahead and I'll stay over here and do another. Fuck it. These guys are really annoying. I'll do another guiding bolt. I'll make a attempt at second level and probably miss.
Oh my.
Oh my god, it was so...
I have a +9, and that means jack diddly shit.
Yeah, I feel that with Guiding Bolt. Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
good
get up
spell.
to him.
You just can't hit ever.
Yeah.
I have 40 feet movement. Take
That was
out
the
my other...
Guildenstern dilemma. Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna recklessly attack this guy, because I am done with this bullshit. With my Still Whisper Axe. Oh, thank God. That was not a good roll. Oh, jeez. Great. Miss the guy with more. Okay, good job, Millie. Next attack. Oh, God. Oh, that's a good damage roll, though. Okay, that's my turn.
Rook, you're on the ground out there.
Yeah. It's like the corpse of the bug hits me.
Yeah, just like lands on you.
Oh.
Works very bad, no good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a bad morning. Oh, God. This
Yeah, I just literally spoke up.
day is not going how I wanted it to.
Let's not get carried away.
But wait, there's more.
Cinder?
Cry. Hide. Stand way back here and shoot. Probably that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Yeah.
Start slowly working my way back over.
So you can lay on the ground so that he has disadvantage to.
Just come stand by someone. So. Oh, it worked.
You hit. Cool.
Okay. Bonus.
The hell's the range on little man's spit? Is it even worth trying to get him into this fight?
It was
60 feet. 60. Yeah, sure, he can come play. Rook, you can take a nap in the desert. That's fine. I was gonna send him to
Like,
get
this
you,
is-
but instead he can help Millicent.
It's a nice day. It's time to go back to bed. after
Begin the
this
pew
fight.
pew.
All right. Celeste.
Bing bong.
Yeah, there
Bing
you go.
that bong. Let's go. Bing it.
I'm so sad because I like guiding bolt, but God, it doesn't like me.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate.
Actually, let me move forward a bit because guide or Toll the Dead is 60, so just move up to here, probably just next to the tent, and bing bong.
Ugh,
Excellent.
The bing bong never fails.
it
Let's
doesn't.
go bing
Oh,
bong.
man.
It sort of.
Alright.
The
In
gods
some
give it
ways.
to the gods take away.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You reckless, right?
Yeah, sure did.
All right. So he's just gonna hit you with his longbow right there.
Okay.
Just point blank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Reckless. Attack. She's just
Reckless.
she's just so done with this. Like, go down. You hurt my friends. Get out of here.
He's looking pretty bad for a fly guy.
All right.
Um,
Okay, come on, attack. Let's do it.
let's see
Okay.
it. Almost.
Okay, come on. Oh, so close to that 12.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
close to that 12. Okay,
It's been
that's
a
the
session
turn.
of almost great rolls.
Robin, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, good.
You're in danger.
8.
Okay. You see the one that's carrying away the goat kind of flying by and just kind of looks down at you for a second.
No.
And it keeps going.
Oh no. Panic.
Same. Eh. Yeah. Oh, hey, I forgot
Oh,
about this. He's dead anyway. Never mind. I should have been doing an extra D8 of fire damage with all those firebolts because I forgot that that's a thing while the spirits.
oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, boss.
Journey
Can
adventures in remembering how our subclasses work.
Yeah.
Can I pick up my two hand axes
Listen,
here?
Yes.
Or they...
I haven't fought with the spirit much lately because usually the battles have been so fucking chaotic. It's been like we just have to go.
Alright,
All
I gotta
right.
pick up. Can someone grab my hand axe over there? I think probably.
I'm
Hey,
going
Sander.
I'm
Well,
going
that's
to go
fine.
scrape our friend out of the desert.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're probably
what?
gonna need a shovel.
Uh-oh.
You see the rest of the camp seems to have dealt with bugs, and now there are bug corpse everywhere. And it's just kicked up a cloud of dust. You just hear this like, and you see Wygan just like knee deep in bug corpses, and he just kind of like rips one of them in half from the top down. That will teach you to mess with stinging me. Yeah. Or something. You okay over there?
Aside from our friend who's paralyzed and we need to scrape him off the desert
You
floor.
guys kind of make your way out to where Rook is, just underneath a bug corpse. That's just oozing this like blackish green blood all over.
Do you have your vials in your bag? I just like look through it. I try to collect some of the stuff for him. I can't do the medicine check. I was like, I got you, Rook. Just like trying to get samples for him. It's like, did I pick him up? Carry him back.
Okay.
I was going up the
Rigid
weather.
body. Okay, you can move medicine check.
I'll try and do that.
I could help if you want.
Yeah.
Can I find my last hand axe in this area?
Yeah, you can find him.
Okay.
Are you guiding or helping or
Oh.
both? Whatever. What is available in this case?
Either.
I
I'm gonna take at least help because that math's nicer. Yeah.
You're able to cure the poison, or not poison, but whatever it is.
Yeah.
Stop its effect.
Thank you. That was a terrible experience.
Look, I got you samples.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I like some of the corpses, please. Hold on.
You see
He's already back at it.
You see Arsalan, the old guy you were talking to last night, just kind of like picking some of it off of his staff. Yeah, be quick about what you want to harvest, because these things smell they're dead, and they will come for the reckoning if we don't burn the bodies soon.
Oh, fuck. All right. Cinder, can I get some help?
Sure.
Could do a survival check.
Yeah. Oh, wait, then Millicent, you could also help, maybe, yeah.
That's true, too.
With friends' help.
I can with friends' guidance.
Would you like one of us to do it in that case if it's survival?
Probably, yeah.
Also, are we going to be concerned about even if it's being in a
Definitely,
in a glass jar?
I don't know. Nobody has ever tried to do that.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Survival?
Yeah.
I have 8.
You have a bag of holding? Put it in there.
Oh, I have 7.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
We'll both do one.
Okay.
Go for it.
That's... No.
You guys get
I'm still learning
some
the ways.
bug goo.
Like a jar of
Yeah,
bug goo?
Sure. Kaskuli goo.
Alright, let's burn this place.
You guys all pile together. There's like 50 of them that went throughout the entire place.
Geez.
And just immediately start this bonfire to like the north part. See Wygan just kind of like coming up. He's just covered in the blood of these things. That was something. I don't like Toskuli.
No, I don't like them.
I know, I very quickly grown to hate them.
Do they raid often?
Yes, they have a large nest several miles to the west and south. They try to bring back people to host. So their queen can lay eggs in them.
Oh.
Well,
Thank you all for saving me from that. Yeah. What a terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
No.
Well, I want to burn these all the more then.
Yes. They are a hive mind with the queen.
So she knows that they all just died.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if we burn the bodies.
Well,
because they already knew.
It kind of puts them into a battle rage with the pheromones from the dead. So
Good. you're good. Yeah.
Oh, like just wasp. Got it.
Yes, I don't
Just-
like these things at all.
Just
I
burn. Burn.
Yeah, you guys just see them
Right
go
to
up in flames.
straight to hell.
You see this
Fuck everything about this.
half-orc guy, kind of this blackish gray, straight hair, kind of come up to you guys. His fists are just covered in the blood of these things. Had enough excitement for one day.
Yes.
Thanks for the help with that, and sorry about almost getting carried off there, but it looks like you handled it.
In a way. Yeah.
You wouldn't be the first person we had to go and rescue from the nest.
Well. Good,
Well, and I
good
guess
to hear.
Live somewhere else.
The nest is big enough that you can't there's no way just to go burn it. It's just straight
Oh
up
no,
a giant
it's
thing.
massive.
So good. It's so glad to hear.
This thing's only
Did
happened like
people-
every couple of weeks, so.
Did people get carried off today?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody's accounted for, actually.
That's
They
good.
got a couple of the livestock,
good.
but happens.
Great.
But well done.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Just kind of like goes around, checks on everybody else.
I'm not thrilled to. I know we were planning to stay a couple of days here anyhow, but I did spend a lot trying to keep everyone from being bug hosts.
Yeah, perhaps we can convince the caravan to stay just a few more days while we rest up. Once they get here.
Yeah.
I-
Maybe
yeah.
it'll just take that amount of time. Hopefully.
Yeah.
The way it's like. Then we can convince them.
Kind of comes
It'll
back
be
around.
fine.
You guys need any immediate medical attention?
No, thank
I mean, it'd be nice, but
He just kind
I
of
have
yells over. Janet, you got a little bit of something? You see this human woman, this kind of wavy, braided red hair. She's like just covered in like dirt and also this brackish blood. Says, yeah, I can do something. Just hold. If everybody wants to gather around, actually, the folks that are hurt the most, I can do a little bit of something.
Cinder?
Do you want me to? I also have another preserve life if you want to use that, and then whatever healing on top.
Oh yeah, do that first.
I can take 15 of those.
I could
Alright.
take 17, so I don't know how much you have.
Oh, I have 30, so if you guys just want to take
15.
15 each.
And then you guys all heal for 20.
Oh,
Hey.
Wow.
Wow. Planning.
He uses mass cure wounds.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
She's just like wringing like bug blood out of her braid. I fucking hate those things.
Yeah, I
They're not fun.
No, but as far as Shahvirik goes, that's some of the least bad things that could come by, depending on where we chose to live. So
This place sucks.
first time.
yes.
yeah.
I mean, kind of.
Well, welcome to the fucking shit parade.
I'm just saying,
I wanted to leave.
flying over here, we fought dragons. Then we fought some giant fucking worms. And then we fought these things.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of this place.
You've really seen almost all there is to all the worst of the worst, but
I mean, we
There's
came
always
from
more.
work primes.
there's dune mimics, those
Oh,
are fun.
we heard about that.
Sandhags, desert giants.
Ew.
A lot of laughs down here.
Certainly gonna be. I think it's now going to be a short time that we stay here.
I certainly hope so.
mean, the goal is
Might be a
Well,
short
not
time
yet.
for me here, whether I like it or not.
Yeah, your propensity towards death is concerning.
Yeah, well. When I'm able to, I usually tend to go towards the back, but they kind of got the jump on me, and
They came to
I
you.
was paralyzed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a fun trek.
Well,
You guys can stay here for a little bit to get your
Yeah.
long rest eventually. Help out around the
good.
camp. And we can call it there.
Yeah.
Great.
As you got terrorized by bug people.
Terrible.
hate that.
Oh yeah.
I don't much care for bug people.
no.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna be
I like those guys. Those guys are fun.
Every day I'm more scared of like all the random things that are just like in the monster manual that you're like, Here's 10 of 'em.
That's Toma Beast.
Oh yeah, no, this comes from
Oh,
much deeper, darker corners.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I have not read the monster manual. I was just blowing that out of my ass.
I'm not using the monster manual. You guys are too familiar with that shit. We're going off road.
oh no.
Gotta keep you on your toes. You never know
Yeah.
when a fucking giant bug is gonna come and try to carry you away to its nest.
Especially if you're Rook.
We'll see that shit
Yeah.
critical roll.
Especially.
What is it with bugs? We've had the eyeball eating bug, and now we
Yeah.
have.
I
That's
see
what I thought.
I just
When
like
started,
'em.
like,
There's so many bugs.
more bugs.
I just think they're
Yo.
neat.
Also, we have really bad rolls with bugs. Like
Oh yeah.
we're gonna see a bug and have PTSD of just like ladybug
I
flee.
already have PTSD from these bugs. Like, I'm done. No more
I see
bugs.
one more bug.
I see
Hold
one
on.
more bug.
my mind.
So she went straight to reckless.
Yeah.
I'd also find it funny of just like Rook being like, "Oh no, bug," but also poison.
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 Yeah, I mean, of course.
Guess.
Gotta have the poison.
You gotta.
Do
Gotta.
ya?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
In this campaign, apparently.
What I gotta have is another ability score improvement to
It'll be a little while.
have more constitution.
Didn't you just get your ability score improvement?
Or
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, but I
multi-class.
think I upped
Oh,
my
that's
dex.
right.
I need to have all my decks, of course.
Yeah, you boosted your dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild, wild world out down here in Shahvirik. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
I just think I want to leave.
We were warned many times to maybe come here later when we're stronger, and we kept on being like, "Nah, we
That's
can
just-
go."
So just like day after this, you know what? Maybe we should just call Jensen back. I don't know. Maybe is it too late for that?
We can call my Jensen. Think you could ask my mom where she is. We just meet her
We'll circle
halfway. We
back
have to go
later.
somewhere.
I don't-
Can you just draw a picture of your mom and then maybe I gotta send her and be like, "Hello."
Can you meet us? Not
Mom,
far.
can you come pick me up? I'm scared.
I met some friends. I need help.
I met the
You know,
spirit man
thinking
who wants
about it,
poison.
I have a plant
if we
man.
end up seeing a hag or a giant, I feel
Oh.
like I'll be dead. So,
Wait till you see the Dune mimics.
oh yeah. Heaven
Oh, don't
knows
worry.
I'll be the one to find that.
Yeah.
You'll see him.
Yeah,
You
that'll be on brand.
Robin is always the mimic
Yeah.
butt
Yeah.
monkey every time.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm the mimic
That's
magnet.
why if it's
yeah.
not Robin that gets it, I'll be disappointed.
I still think my favorite mimic thing has been the mimic ship, though, from Waterdeep.
I thought that was cool. I just
Dude.
made
It
that
was
up,
cool, but it was terrifying.
Yup.
I had a lot of fun with that. All right. Well, we are going to be off, folks. We will be back next Wednesday. Not the same time for most people because daylight saving is happening.
Oh,
So
Right.
all right.
it will probably be the same time for anybody in Arizona or Hawaii, but it will not be the same time for anyone else. It's going to be 1 hour later. So we will be moving up to 7 p.m. Pacific time,
Yeah.
which gives our California friends a little bit more breathing room to eat dinner and recapitulate after getting home from work.
So that we don't have to have dinner midstream again. Sorry about that.
That happens. It's fine. Gotta eat.
Yeah.
But now you have a buffer. So yeah, next week, an hour later than normal, and it will remain that way until October. At which time it will once again be moving because it's staying consistent for me. All right, we're off. Thanks, kids.
Goodbye.
Bye.